like I said, I said I would be back once I reset everything. Hopefully that'll do it. I hope. God, I hope. If not, we may have to just skip tonight. But hopefully it works now. Alright, so yeah, it looks like it's working. So, yeah. So basically, skipping the Caretans and the Capellans, that leaves us with House Davian, House Merrick, House Steiner, or the Rossohog Republic. Y'all still there?
Well, now I'm having. Now I'm also having issues.
You too?
Apparently, my ad blockers are not working all of a sudden again, which is a problem.
Yeah, and I'm
were working until a minute ago.
Yeah, and I'm seeing on stream there's still some serious lag. Yeah, again, everyone, I'm sorry. This is something that's out of my control. So,
oh, I think that may have been why. I think Google decided, hey, that violates our fucking store. Go fuck yourself, Google. No one cares.
Okay. All right, well, let's see if this... It's funny. We'll see if this helps a bit. And if not, then I may just have to call it for the night. We'll have to skip tonight because I'm not fighting this. Yeah, no, this is still really bad. Like, this is one of the reasons why I picked, it's funny. I picked to use the central server out of Texas, and for the longest time, if you even check the Twitch instability thing, it literally just gives me an NA for a server. Like,
yeah, that's not good. That's not a good sign.
No, well, that's the thing. But while that happened, since I did that, I never had any connection problems. So, I mean, I don't know. But now
maybe that specific server has gone down for maintenance or something.
Possibly. But, like, even now I'm connected to the Atlanta server, which, God forbid, the Atlanta servers are awful. Just like the city itself. No offense to anyone who lives there, but you know I'm right.
Georgia, right?
Yeah, Atlanta's the capital city of Georgia. Yeah. Atlanta is, not good. So... Yeah, no, it's like, it's chugging on, I can see it on my computer, it's chugging, like...
I wonder if anyone else is having this problem.
I don't know. Go away, you stupid thing. I know, also love how the thing keeps yelling at me, your encoding is overloaded. No, it's not. I literally check it every time I stream to keep up with it. No, it's not. Go away. Yeah, now it goes away. All right. So, I have one more thing to try, and if that doesn't work, we'll just have to... Oh, of course. Now it's stabilized. But, I wonder how long that'll last. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, stable my ass. Like, it's trying to play catch-up, but it's still dragging, like, at 20 FPS. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, we're good. So we need to pick a house. Let's just pick a house and get on with this. That's we're going to be here forever. Honestly, I'd vote for House Davian, but we are going to be kind of down in the mech category with that, because we only get 4 mechs to start with. And Davian...
One land.
Yeah, one land. And Davian doesn't give us much. Davian gives us an Enforcer. We get a Spider and 2 Locusts. A 3V and a 1M.
How many choices to pick from are there?
If we skip Karita and Liao, we have 4.
So that's 6 in total.
Or, sorry, no, 5.
Yeah, I'm not...
No, there's... No. Technically, you get to pick between... We have 7 to pick from... But we've already said, because the Magpies don't associate with House Karita or House Liao, that gives us 5.
Okay. I have a dice here.
Okay.
I have a question. Because that Davion offering does not sound good.
All the offerings are bad. Don't even bother
Oh,
asking.
boy.
All right, so let me see. Name off the 5 houses we picked from.
So, the first one is the Call to Arms house, which is basically it's the characters you played as in the campaign. Just you're starting over without the story, basically. And there's House Davian. There's House Merrick, House Steiner, and the Rossohaug Republic.
Okay. So that will be 1 through 5
Yep.
in that order.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. That's a 6. That's not helpful.
Well, that's a reroll. That's a reroll.
Yeah, 6 is a reroll.
What was option 3?
That was House Merrick.
They're the Buzz Lightyear fuckers, right?
Yeah, that's them.
Buzz Lightyear! Yes.
Yeah, that's them.
You know what? You should find that sound bite and
You know what? Go. Honestly, I'd say whatever gives us the most options, go with the Call to Arms house.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's literally just us starting over.
I
Yeah.
actually like the.
Yeah.
I much prefer.
Whoa!
the
Go back.
choices.
Did that just? Let me see what the Steiner option offers.
A Griffin, 2 Commandos, and a Locust.
A Griffin. Not terrible.
Yeah, but if we go with the Call to Arms house, we get a lot more. It's
That is
basically
entirely fair.
it's all the mechs you got at the start of the game, basically. A Phoenix Hawk, a Vindicator, a Jenner, a Spider, a Blackjack, a Javelin, a Commando, and a Locust.
Sounds good.
Okay. And we start in Gunsberg, which is right in the middle of Karita territory.
Oh, goody!
Yeah.
I have voice mod.
Yeah. Nile does. I do. I have it, but I don't have it turned
Hello,
on.
Mario.
Yeah, but I have it. I don't have it turned on. And God damn it, stream, stop. Why? Why are you lagging? Why? I
Well, I
can't.
got a new one recently.
Hello, Gordon.
Yeah. Look out, Gordon. What's that? What
Oh
was,
God!
what
I
was-
referenced that the other day.
yeah, what was from that? What is it from that mod I saw? Look out, Gordon.
Don't
Haunt
fuck with the science.
that.
Jake.
That. But there's also look out, Gordon. Haunted boobs up ahead.
Not haunted. Haunted. It's even
yeah.
dumber.
Yeah.
Haunted boobs.
Squeeze my hog.
And yeah, that one too. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, the good news is we're on the Lyran border.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the game is still. My stream is still lagging. So
Try closing out the game itself.
yeah, all right, let's try that.
There's a very high possibility there could also just be a memory leak problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Maybe.
that is fair. Could
Alright.
be the mods.
Mm-hmm. Also, there's one other thing I want to try real quick. I will be right back. Okay. So I've now disconnected from Discord. That might help a bit too. So, hopefully. Though I doubt it. I'm looking at the thing right now. Alright. Give me a minute, y'all. Hold on. Alright, hold on, everybody. Hang tight. Again, I apologize. I had to disconnect from a lot of stuff to see what's wrong. Check the bit rate, all those things. So, give me a minute. I also disconnected from Discord because I figured maybe that would take some strain off. Hopefully it does. Give me 1 minute. Come on. Ugh. 1 second. All right. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Now that I've reinitialized Discord. Sorry about that. I decided to disconnect from Discord and see if that did anything.
Oh, well, in chat,
Yeah,
Josiah's
the
saying
minute
that
you
it's
close
the
the game.
menus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I saw it. I'm getting
Okay.
back to everything. Give me a minute. I got to make sure
this
everything's
is the
working
first time
properly.
it's happened though, so I'm surprised that it took this long. The game got mad. It's like, hey, this is gonna be your last time. No, come on, keep playing, man.
Yeah, well, I mean,
well,
anyway.
numbers are getting low, buddy.
All right, anyway, let me I have to reactivate everyone. I have to refresh everyone. There they are. Guess I didn't have to at all. Anyway, now let's see. With that and yeah, Josiah is right, the menus are a problem, but so we'll have to jump through them. So, yeah, I guess we'll just do the call to arms thing and then we'll pick up from there. So, see if that doesn't take some of the pressure off of OBS and everything. But if it still starts glitching out, I'm going to be if it starts lagging it, I'm going to be fucking pissed. So, and for those, like, you two don't know me as well as others do, but everyone else knows, or at least the people who know me very well know, if I get pissed, you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, yeah.
Also, sending something your way now. Feel free to harvest from this.
yes, Career Mode is an open-ended sandbox experience meant for veteran players. It's recommended if you're familiar with the core mechanics of Mechwarrior 5. Also, it's recommended you start a brand new company while starting your career mode. However, if you would like to import your mechs, your upgrades, your inventory items, your pilots, your sea bills, and your job progress from an existing campaign, you can choose to do so.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, yes.
Yo?
Yes. Yes.
Well, fuck it. We put in all that work to get all that nice museum. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, why the fuck not? Group decides
Let's break these suckers out of retirement.
Yeah.
I guess in that case, we can join whoever the fuck we want, huh?
I wish you told me that before I did it, but if that's the case,
That's fine.
yeah. Name your mercenary
who it
company.
is.
Yeah, it's already done. Okay, so now I can invite y'all. So, we're just going to go up the idea that, what, are we just going to say that we decided to, after doing our job for a while, we just said, fuck it, we're going freelance, and just decided...
Well, we were already freelance.
Well, you know what I mean.
We
Technically,
gave up
yeah.
on revenge.
Yeah, and just said, screw it, we'll just go make our own money. Hell, with the amount of...
this?
Such a lust for revenge? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Karita, when they see us flying everyone else's flag but theirs.
Yeah. All right, I sent y'all an invite, so
I got it.
what's this?
Oh, look at that fucking hell
We named the
planet
mercenary
right there.
We'll name the mercenary company. We are still the Bloody Magpies.
Also, oh, that's cool. They changed a lot of the icons.
Really?
Yeah. So there's oh, I know why. It's because I have Heroes of the Inner Sphere installed. So there's new stuff. So there's like equipment markets now, where you can buy equipment. There's also beachhead contracts, which I believe are offensive actions. Let's see. Anyway, let me check something here. Oh, that's a new one. Wow, I didn't know we had these.
What?
Okay, now Mechwarrior
okay.
5 is unmuted. I usually mute the menu because it's so loud.
Okay. It should pop out. The stream's not lagging anymore,
Does
so
my
it should.
audio die?
Yeah, it should. No, we can hear you. Your stream should. It should pop up on my stream in a bit, and if it doesn't, because it's not lagging anymore. But there are career points now.
Okay, so apparently my audio died. I could
Oh.
neither of you talking.
Okay. Well, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there's career
they
points.
can hear
There's
you.
equipment collector, mech hunter, treasure hunter, and war dog. And basically, they're skill trees.
Oh,
Oh,
this is even better.
So, for example, equipment collector, like you have longer jump jet burn time, faster turn speed, energy range and velocity for weapons, shorter burn times for lasers, refined armor. It looks like they do cost sea bills, and it looks like you have to put a mech through a refit to add this stuff. But they're basically personal upgrades for the mechs.
So, are these applied across all battle mechs?
I don't know. And as for our current connections with everybody, currently, we have a plus 40 with House Karita. Let's see how fast that changes. Let's see how fast that changes. We got a plus 20 with House Steiner. We have a Liao and Merrick have a 0. The Independents have a minus 10. The Outlaws have a minus 20 because fuck pirates. The Periphery Realms don't care, and House Davian is suspicious of us probably because we're in Karidan territory. Again, let's see how long that lasts. So, also, do you want to know what our net worth is? Like, just look at my stream. I'm literally.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah, it's the museum. It's the museum. Anyway,
it's the museum because it's crammed full of lost tech.
Yeah, we'll have to now we do have to put a lot of the mechs in for repairs. So and we so here's the thing. Nobody touch my Night Star. I'm going to make some personal modifications to it.
Okay.
We also we don't have the money to fix it anyway.
Okay, so here's my question.
Yeah.
Are you still able to find hero mechs in this mode?
I believe so. Let me check.
I hope so.
I mean, hold on. Considering we've got our hero mechs in cold storage.
No,
So,
no. I mean, are you able to find them? Yeah, are you able to find them and buy them?
I would
is what
assume so. Considering this is an open-ended career mode, I would assume so.
Fair enough.
So.
Also, Draken, I can literally recite to you the plot of every single Godzilla movie that exists, including the 3 I refuse to watch, and and a couple of the ones that never got released.
All right. So, a lot of our
Never
mechs,
got made, I should say.
a lot of our mechs are in for repairs. So we're gonna get the fuck out of Karitan territory for right now. And I mean, I guess if we're gonna start anywhere, we should probably make friends with House Steiner because House Steiner has. Didn't you say, Lavender, that House Steiner is the most wealthy house, and they also have the biggest mechs?
Well, the thing,
short
they
version.
tend to
Short,
field the heaviest
short,
mechs,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, anything.
Like the Lyran Commonwealth, they're not good. They're not bad. It's just really, really big.
Hang the Karitans up on the mast.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, if that's the case, yep. There is a war zone contract. Right now, there's a war zone contract fighting House Karita. So let's go do that.
I'm reminded of a funny.
Lord Elias says you are 100% still able to find hero mechs.
Okay.
Yes!
Watch us find the kaiju in this mode of the game, though.
Sounds good.
Watch it be the first one we find, or one of the hero atlases.
I was gonna say that too. Like, watch that be the first thing we fucking find whenever we see
A 100-ton. Watch the first hero mech we find in this mode be one of the 100-ton heroes.
Lordship, I don't think I understand. What was it about that mercenary company? You fool. It's literally a bunch of crazies who stole a museum ship full of rare mechs and lost tech and have been going around the inner sphere taking missions.
Stealing more.
Yeah, stealing other mechs and killing anyone who gets in their way. My god, they sound like monsters. Well, no, they still take on contracts. It's just they kill the pilots.
They have a habit of killing enemy pilots.
Wait, do they kill...
Well, I don't see the problem then.
Yeah, do they kill every pilot? Well, no, they usually let the Steiner, the Davian, and the other house pilots live, but if they're Karitan or Capellan, they make an exception.
They take exception.
They take exception to that.
They're racist. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, that is how it would come off. But we're not.
They're like most of those territories.
Yeah, I'm just imagining me inside of the Night Star, a Karidan pilot. Do you have a problem with that? Not at all. I'm an equal opportunity mech pilot killer. I'm an equal opportunity killer. Just again,
the thing about the Lyran Commonwealth, like I was saying, it's just really big. Someone described it Tex described it as like an eldritch giant. A blind eldritch giant, just contently making strudel and doing its own thing.
Look,
Oh, no.
at the end of the day, here's all you need to know about
Until
our.
somebody
yeah.
flips the table.
Yeah, Elias.
they roll-
yeah,
And
Elias.
then they roll the
yeah,
atlases out
Eli-
by the truckload.
Okay, yeah. Calm down. Elias asks, how is that different to any other company? Well, you see, the difference between us is we have a distinct hatred for certain houses, and we won't take jobs from them. We won't take jobs from the Capellans, and we won't take jobs from the Caridans. We love House Davian, and because House Davian in our old careers basically called us heroes. So we were basically...
We were hailed as heroes.
Yeah, and then the Federated Commonwealth came around, and then we decided, well, fuck it. If y'all are not going to love us anymore, then I guess you'll learn to hate us instead. So, but regardless, look, our whole thing is that if you don't get in our way, you don't have to die. And literally all we say is, if it's a very valuable mech that we want, if we say mine, get out of the mech and let us have it. If you don't...
Eject from your mech.
Yeah, eject and let us have it. If you don't, you can fight us, but we're probably going to go out of our way to kill you. Like, at the end of the day, just, if you want to...
Power your mech down.
Yeah, just power the mech down, eject, and you live. That's it. That's the best
Power
case
the mech
scenario.
down, we'll take the mech, and you can go home.
And again, it's unwise to fight us because, and it's canon now, I love the... Nile's the one who said the idea, and I love it, is that this mech lance wants you to know we're coming because we have battle horns and all kinds of other stuff rigged up to the mech. So if you hear the horns, you know it's us.
She has an audio system hooked up.
No,
Okay,
Nile...
Hang on.
Yeah.
You now know what I'm obligated to
Yes.
play, right?
Allow us to
Fair
demonstrate.
warning. This is gonna be loud.
Go for it.
おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。Welcome to the night cafe.
Yeah, that.
Klaxon! The fucking Titan
Yeah.
klaxon.
No, that's a knight. That's a knight klaxon. Yeah.
The night klaxon.
Hello, master. Welcome to the night cafe. Oh, we get airstrikes. What?
Oh, fun!
Mission airstrike support.
Me?
I
no,
like
no,
this.
see, that's the thing. What you hear when we call in an airstrike.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, so we press H to bring up the airstrike interface.
Yeah.
Our weapons will go offline when we do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you, basically, then it's sight up your target, hold left mouse.
Just paint the target.
Hold left mouse until the targeting beam completes. Shortly after that, in comes the airstrike. There's also ECM, active probes, mask and
We'll see.
superchargers.
We'll see. We gotta test it first. That's the main thing. Also,
You know what
the
mask is?
mm-hmm. Also, Lavender, pick a mech.
Oh, we have a mission.
Yeah. What do you think I've been doing?
X block.
So,
Captain.
yes, and yeah, the tonnage doesn't matter. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, who's responsible for calling in the airstrikes?
I think any of us.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'll
Yeah.
I'll give them a shot first and see what we can do with them. And because again, better if I call them in, because if they don't work, then or if they're not very effective, I mean, again, we have very high powered mechs. They may not even be worth it. So we'll see.
You sure you want to go in the Mauler?
Yeah. Anyway,
I just
ready
figured
up.
you'd feel safer in something like an awesome.
It's fine. Ready up.
Ready?
Yeah. So for those who don't know, we do have the Omni mod installed, which basically lets you it basically lets you put any weapon or any part wherever you want. So this Mauler has nothing but autocannons and ultra autocannons. So it literally has, as my brother said, I showed him a VOD of this, and he says, yes, you've given this mech the nipples of doom. Because it literally has...
that would be
yeah.
true
Yeah.
if the cannons were actually threatening.
Hey,
It's a fembot from Austin Powers.
Yeah. Hello, Slump Neko. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. We finally got the game started after tons of server issues on Twitch's end, but we're good now. So yeah, this is a Warzone.
It's a Warzone
It's a Warzone contract. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. Airstrikes.
Oh,
Okay, they're oh, it has to charge up first. Okay.
Waiting go ahead on airstrikes Alpha 1-1.
No, we're not. It's not ready yet.
no,
Hang on, hold on.
he said they're awaiting your order.
Okay.
Waiting.
Yeah.
We get 2 shots.
Yep.
Alpha Group, this is
I'm
Sierra
ready.
2-1.
Yep.
Be advised, strike payload is ready and awaiting your tango confirmation.
Got it.
Sierra 2-1 out.
Okay. Airstrikes are good for demolition. Yeah, I imagine they would be, but our objective is not to blow this place up. It's to protect it.
Yeah.
Kinda. It's most...
I still can't get over
Anything
the fucking-
slow.
Yeah.
Anything slow and dangerous.
Oh, so you mean cripple their legs and then drop bombs on them?
That's an option.
Ooh. War crimes.
Yeah, war crimes. Yay! Speaking of mines, you know what's on mine? War crimes. Yay!
Cat crime.
Yeah.
Cat names. God, I love that game.
All right.
Hat Kid is precious.
Hey, Cataclysm gifting a sub to Slump Neko. Thank you for that. I'm sure they appreciate it. Now then. All right. Also, let's not be stupid and call in airstrikes on the tanks. Don't do that. That's a waste.
Aww.
No.
So
the air
just to make sure, what button does that, so I don't hit that by mistake?
H.
H.
Okay, that's pretty far out of the way then.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be fine.
H
Need-
as
need
in...
Need an answer for your H key.
Dot. Esto Gavisa. Scroll up, homie. Die, monster.
You don't belong in this world.
You don't belong in this world.
Hand. I love that.
Human flesh.
Flesh.
I was called here
Hey,
by,
what-
by
hey.
humans.
Hey,
I
what the?
was called here, but hey, what's going on?
Hey, what the fuck's going on, dude? I love.
Oh, are we doing the thing?
Oh, are we doing the thing? Yeah, we're doing the thing.
Okay, Mary, we're doing the thing.
Did you miss the
And-
die
and
monster?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
We did say. Hey,
Tribute.
Oh.
Tribute. You steal men's souls.
You steal men's souls.
Souls. And make them your slaves. Slaves.
perhaps the same instead of old.
I love that's the
That's
fact.
why that was the only thing that wasn't glitched out.
Yeah, your words are as empty as your empty your soul. Mankind,
Soul.
yeah, man
ill needs
needs
a
a savior such as you. What does a man?
He's a
A
man.
miserable little,
Man.
yeah, a miserable little pile of secrets. It's secrets.
Gamer.
Yeah.
Gamer.
JK,
But
sad,
you're
so
not-
sack, sad.
I'm getting shot at. I don't like that very much.
All right, let's see how this works.
I'll take some cover, I think.
Oh, interesting. Okay, y'all hold up for a second.
Well, we injured that dude's leg.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your
Incoming.
stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
How long does it take to come in? That's the question.
Guess we'll find out.
I hear him.
Oh, what? It just craters the ground and doesn't even show an effect. That's lame.
Surprise, motherfucker!
It seems to be a continuous bombardment. is
Yeah,
how
it's a
works.
continuous artillery bombardment, but that's lame as hell. No beam, no explosions, no effects, no nothing.
Not even a plane overhead.
No sort of freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping for a burnt sound effect or something. No,
Oh no.
nothing.
Alpha 1-1. This is Sierra 2-1. Strike support is ready and standing.
No, fuck you guys. That was the most disappointing thing ever.
Dropshipping coming
That was
behind.
lame.
Oh, in that case, dropship, you say?
Dropship.
Dropship's
Yep.
already bailing.
Centurion.
Okay. In retrospect, that's
Centurion,
probably
a
yeah.
hunchback.
That's probably the
Hunchback
best time to
Centurion.
that's probably the best time to use an airstrike is when a dropship is opening up.
Yeah, give him an easy shots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking get that!
What'd you do?
Two
record it.
AC-20s at once.
Nice.
Hey, reminder that it was Kerensky who wanted that mech made.
Hey, y'all see? Yep. You doing that reminds. Oh, there's another one. Or is that us?
Call it in. Someone call it in.
I got it. All right. Stay. Hold on. Let's see. Got to get the shot lined up just right. Come on. Let him out.
A little closer.
Alpha 1-1.
All right. I might have been off target a bit.
Technology
We'll see.
tracker. Alpha package is out for delivery.
Centurion, another hunchback.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Against mechs, they're not as good, apparently.
Oh, lame. Well, I hit something apparent. Oh no, that's y'all. Yeah. So they're good. Okay, so use them for destruction missions, not
Show
on mechs.
love 100 hello babe tilde Zaruk W
Unless it's
smile.
Something
Hey,
really
Fountain.
slow, like an atlas.
Yeah. But even then, I think it'd be better, like Lord Elias says, use them on buildings and everything. Koreans have a thing. Koreans despise dishonorable combat, you say. They prefer mech-to-mech fighting, you say. I missed the part where that's my problem. Glass the fucking place. And just have an airstrike just turn it to dust.
Oh,
Alright, so
God.
here's a question. Does Mechwarrior have an equivalent to nuclear armaments?
Yes,
No, they just straight up have nukes.
they have nukes.
I didn't know if nukes were still functional.
Yeah.
Used. What is the condition on using them? I wonder now.
Aren't they all banned now?
It used to be whatever you wanted, but nowadays there's not so many nukes left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Turns out that when you say, all right, free reign, everyone whips out their fucking nuke dicks immediately, and then
Yeah.
bust
All
their
the
burster load,
WMDs,
and
yes.
that's it.
Yep. And now, like, aren't nukes considered like laws? Aren't they considered laws tech at this point?
Probably.
How hard is it to make more is the question.
I mean,
2 words, Nile. Technological degradation.
yeah.
Okay, but like, straight up, if you have the ability to make nuclear cores for your mechs, making
they're not nuclear.
a nuclear bomb
Yeah, they're not.
it should not be hard.
Yeah, the mech cores aren't
This is-
nuclear though.
It's
Atomic.
not fission, it's fusion.
Right,
These are
but
fusion
that is
engines.
also very easily weaponizable.
That's true.
You can make a bomb out of
Oh.
it. That's not hard, I'd imagine. If you can make an energy source out of it, you can make a bomb out of it.
I'm considering the fact
Making
that
a bomb is
Mhm.
easier than making an energy source.
that's true, but considering the fact that they've literally nuked themselves back into the Stone Age nearly like 2 or 3 times at this point, they're probably like, okay, let's not do that anymore.
Actually, every succession war got worse.
Yeah, they all basically more and more nukes and weapons of mass destruction were thrown around. I think at one point they even gassed a few planets during one point.
Oh, they did that many times.
Yeah, so
And no one
Again, they solved-
try and relearn
They
this
tried to
info, huh?
sort out their differences by megatons.
yeah. See, my bomb is 50 megatons. Yeah, this one's 100. We win.
3.5 megs? Oh, we don't have the technology to launch these nukes anymore? No problem. We'll just bury them.
Yeah.
We'll just use them like a landmine.
Yeah, Lord Elias says there are nukes. The Ares Convention says don't nuke places because nobody gets them. Oh, so it's literally don't use them because then nobody wins. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. The Ares Conventions were actually overturned by the Star League. So they haven't been in effect since 2571.
But that doesn't. But I guess. But the point still stands. If you nuke a place, then nobody gets it. So.
Correct. Which is why they stopped using nukes.
Yeah, and House Liao still nuked the Taurian Concordat several times after that.
Oh yeah, they did, because the Taurian Concordat didn't sign on, because they didn't trust the Capellans.
So you don't want to sign our.
Like,
You don't want to
we
sign
know
our.
You're doing this.
Mhm.
It's like even while you're doing this Ares Convention conference, you're still nuking our planets.
Yeah. So.
Fuck you.
Oh, you don't want to sign our pretty piece of paper? Okay, we're just gonna keep nuking you until you do.
Well, they were already. They didn't bat enough. The only time they were saying, okay, you've done this. You've visited the horrors of Tintavel on our worlds many times, but only because it's in your territory do you care.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you're putting these conventions together.
Mm.
Fuck you.
Oh no, Thomas, I think I know where you're going with this. I hope I'm wrong, but I think I know where you're going with this.
What is Thomas saying?
I'm waiting for him to type it out. I think I know where he's going with this.
Hang on. Oh! Marble.
Know what we used to call it? Earth. Or something like... yeah, Earth. We used to call it Earth. Yeah, that smooth...
Tintavel.
Yeah, that smooth rock over there. Yeah, we used to call... That used to be a planet.
Yeah, Tintavel was irradiated for hundreds of years to come.
Wait, isn't one of... Oh, wait, I just realized, isn't one of the mechs in our museum still irradiated? Don't we still...
Quarantine.
Yeah,
It's a Wolverine called Quarantine.
Yeah, we've got a... It literally says you need to wear anti-rad equipment to pilot the thing. I forgot about that.
Trebuchet's hurt. Trebuchet back armor stripped.
All right. Hello, Meatball Girl. How you doing? But yeah, it's yeah, you gotta take anti-rad medication. Probably have an IV of anti-rad hooked up to you, and you gotta wear a rad suit.
You need a radiation suit. Yeah, you need a radiation suit to
just
pilot
the thing.
Or be anywhere near it safely.
Hey, how come you guys don't show us that mech as part of the museum? That mech is still irradiated, and we don't want people to die, so we're gonna keep it way over there.
You can.
No,
Here's a
fine.
picture of it. That's as close as you're
Yeah, here's a picture.
If you wear these skimpy looking pilot suits that made from my scales, you'll be fine.
Yeah, wear the suit. Yeah, wear this anti-rad suit made by our kaiju pilot, and then you can go see the mech. Otherwise, stay on this side of the door.
Not made, shed.
Yeah, made. It sounds better that way. But yeah, as long as you do that, then you can go look at the radiated mech. Otherwise, please stay on this side of the door. We're not coming to get your corpse if you drop dead in there. Just that's the poor soul who
It's the drivable elephant foot.
I'm tasked to go grab it, and then I put it on display in a big box that says "Idiot Box." Don't go in this room or this happens to you.
Yeah. Wait. What's with all the what's with all the skeletons on display over there? Those are the idiots who didn't listen to us and got irradiated in there.
Those are the idiot who
How'd you get them out of it? Her.
Yeah, because what part of
I'm in the corner doing my nails.
Yeah, what part of one of our Lance members is a literal kaiju shifter did not make sense. Like, she's the reason we get all the heavy mechs back to the drop ship, and then into the museum.
How we get it without towing equipment.
All right, so there's one more drop ship coming in.
To put all of this to perspective, she can literally pick up an atlas and throw it at you as a weapon. So please keep that in. Yeah.
She can just tuck an atlas under her arm
and carry it into the dropship. So with all due respect, yeah, those are all the people she's had to retrieve. Please stay on this side of the door.
Come on.
Like,
I'm out of missile.
I have to ask. I'll have to ask my lawyer friend, but I'm pretty sure if you blatantly say don't do this because it could get you killed and people do it anyway, you don't have to pay a cent if they die. Because you literally have warnings that say don't do it.
That's the reason why
Bullseye!
Nice shot.
What the fuck are they called?
Sorry for zinging you.
That's why safety waivers exist.
Yep.
No, I thought that was because people kept doing those things.
However, I do want to point out, safety waivers are null and void if it's an accident that could have been prevented.
Yes, that is true. But if the group takes all, we're gone now. If the group takes all precautions and it still happens, then it's not on them.
Already?
Yes, because Nile's out of missiles. So.
I mean, I have like 44 shots in my AC-20s left. I'm fine.
Which means
I
22 more mechs.
long range.
I mean, we're not pissing off the Cretans more by how many mechs we killed. So that's one.
But we do get paid more. We do get paid more.
I will admit. That is one thing I wish the game did. If you're like doing certain contracts, the more of your enemy you kill, the more pissed at you they get.
CT?
Yep. There we go.
Bullseye!
You know, you'd think at this point, after seeing like 15 or 16 of their buddies and their vehicles get trashed, they'd think again. Also, that's a javelin. You poor little man. Get him. You picked the wrong house, fool!
You're a long way from Combine space.
Ow! Both his arm and his leg. Get fucked, buddy.
You are a long way from Luthien, buddy.
Dead.
Get fucked!
One more. Oh, it's a little man! Die!
Little man! him under the bus. It's me, I'm the bus. Get fucked!
He was
Fold-
starting to jump, so he just kind of
Yeah, folded like a piece of paper.
He literally folded backwards
Yeah,
in on himself.
Folded like a
He
piece of
starts
paper.
firing his jump jets. His feet hit first, and he just crumbles.
Mhm.
He looks like a fucking what? Like a pit droid from Star Wars when they're folded up.
Mhm.
God, he does. Hey, look.
Landed on
More
his
target.
yeah, landed on his knees, throws his head back, and screams into the void.
Screams to the sky.
Yeah.
All right, pot shots.
Oh wow!
Damn, that's a whole ass group of Centurions and Hunchbacks.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we got the trebuchets rather. Okay.
Alright.
So,
Now that might be
that's
okay. That trebuchet is soft. Okay, that's not good. Centurion's head.
Head
okay,
gone.
Good.
Next target.
Ow.
Okay.
Done. Oh, we got a gunship.
All
We
right,
had
so
a
not one of the
gunship.
trebuchets.
All right, one more to go, and then we can get out of here. Kill him.
There was a gunship here. It's gone now.
Yeah, it was here. Now it's gone. All right, that'll do.
Yeah, we have earned 800,000 extra sea bills.
Yep.
Money.
My internals are a bit bashed up.
Oh, Meatball says
Well,
building out a new room from the ground up. Currently working on digital plans for it. Hey, more power to you. That kind of stuff. Yeah, it's over my head. I don't look.
Same.
I know my mom is best friends with an interior designer, and I swear, the moment I moved into my new apartment, they're like, "Hey, when are you gonna let her and I come over and critique the place?" I'm like, "Never, never." Like, no.
Need your critique.
Yeah.
If everything
Well-
fits in where it is,
well,
and I have
by
space to spare, it's
Yeah, by
fine.
critique, they mean they want to come in and they want to help, like, say, "Oh, this would go here, this goes well here," that kind of stuff. Like,
Oh wow, we started at reputation
3, and that, yeah.
3.
And I didn't give us a lot of salvage shares because we already have a shit ton of weapons and equipment. But
This is true.
how
That
do
is
you
very
you're a
true.
mercenary, you're an up and coming mercenary group. How do you guys have all of this? Stole it. Like that. Yeah, we stole it.
That's literally it.
We stole it. Like,
Look, I'm practically best friends with a fucking an interdimensional time traveling cyber
Bought what we
goddess
could,
who can
stole the
create
rest.
anything.
mhm.
So it's like, you know, give us a little leg up, it's fine. She used her action replay to help us out.
I like what Thomas says. He goes, "What's going on? I thought you said there were 4 enemy units. There were." All right. So what's this cantina? Hold on. Oh, interesting. So this is how we level up those abilities I
Yeah.
mentioned. They're
Yeah.
jobs.
How about those repairs, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead. Y'all see to the repairs while I'm looking over these.
I got it.
Let's see. Okay.
So what do we do about the Night Star?
The Night Star, leave it. We still don't have enough money to fix it. That'll be my pet project when we get the opportunity. For now, though, let's see. So these are
Perhaps we could do the repairs in sections.
hold on. So
Just thinking.
yeah, so I'm looking at these. They are basically they're very seedy jobs, obviously. But let's see. Collect 3 jump jets class 1, kill 3 commando mechs, kill 15 warrior units. What the hell is a warrior unit? I don't know. I guess these are just like side jobs, basically.
And they seem to be giving career progress to things like Mech Hunter.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Can one of y'all check?
What does Equipment Collector do again?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Can one of y'all look at that while I'm seeing these? It'd be in operations.
We don't have that.
Okay,
we don't
well-
have that
Okay. Well, then let me see. Can y'all at least look at the? Can y'all look at the? Or is it only I who can look at like what we can do?
You're
Like
the
on
only
the,
one who can look
it's
at
only
it.
the host who can do any of that. Yeah.
Okay,
The only
Also,
thing we have access
I
to
saw
is
what
battle
Lord
mech.
Bralia said. This Merc unit showing up with this gear is almost as sus as Wolf's Dragoons.
Hmm.
Do I have to send a picture for you all to understand exactly how much of a fucking war crime my kaiju is?
Nah, we know and we've talked about it.
Right, but does your chat know?
I don't know.
And yeah, Meatball's right, actually, about that.
Um,
Oh, warriors are the small VTOLs.
Oh, okay. That's well. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Niall. Send the picture over and I'll show it. Okay, so the things
let me
are
go find it.
the Cantina missions are Mech Hunter, Equipment Collector, and War Dog. So
I'm
Mech.
sorry, did that say mask?
Yeah, sorry.
Mark IV?
Mech Hunter. Mech Hunter is, let's see, specializes in. I'm looking at it. It's let's see. You get internal structure fortification, ballistic range and velocity, missile spread diminishment, energy damage, minus ballistic heat, 20% acceleration and deceleration on the mech, 15% missile range and velocity, 10% ballistic cooldown time, and heat plus 10% heat capacity. That's in Mech Hunter.
Many.
Yeah. You got to unlock them though. That's the key.
Well, yeah, of course.
All right. Equipment Collector. Equipment Collector is turn speed, energy rate and velocity, laser duration, more armor, weapon range and velocity, sensor range, ballistic range, energy cooldown time, and weapon cooldown time. Let's see. And then the last one was War Dog, which is sensor range, target lock retention and lose lock time, jump jet acceleration, acceleration and deceleration, torso twist speed, missile cooldown time, turn speed, internal structure, energy range and velocity, and then at the top of it is 15% top speed to a mech. So you're telling...
This is all sounding very, very interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, wait a minute. You're telling me that if we max this out, we could slap this on a king crab, and... What's the top speed on a king crab, Niall?
48.
Someone who's good at math, what is 15% of 48?
This thing will be moving like it was like something 20 tons.
So add 7, so you'd be moving at 55 miles per hour in a king crab.
55 BPH.
That's with one speed boost attached. There's others.
These things will be moving like fucking clan mechs.
So wait a minute, are you telling me if we did this we can make the king crab literally run at like 70 miles per hour? That is
here's the thing, Zaruk. Kilometer, it's about 2.2 kilometers to the mile.
Speak American. Speak American.
I want to hit.
It means cut the number in half.
Oh.
It means cut the number in half.
Okay.
Now.
My point is that we could literally have a king crab fucking sprinting at somebody. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine an Atlas. One thing an Atlas is known for is being not very fast.
This fixes that.
Exactly.
Also, yes.
So you have a 100-ton mech that says, "I don't like you."
Actually, no. I see it now. Mask. A Mask Mark IV is on sale. A myomer accelerator signal circuitry, a device used to enhance the output of the myomer musculature that propels a battle mech's legs, resulting in short bursts of increased mobility and ground speed. Overuse risks structural damage to the legs. Compatible with motive upgrade Mark IV hardpoints on 70 to 85-ton mechs. So it's basically like a piece of equipment.
It's a sprint button.
It's a sprint button. Okay.
It's a sprint button. That's the best way to explain it.
Yeah, real quick. This moron, one of the things he says, he's like, "Hey, I'll help you boost up your stats. Just bring me some jump jet legs." My brother in what's that religion that Comstar practices? You told me.
I don't think there's a name for it.
The dude that they worship, like that weird tech guy. Yeah,
Jerome Blake.
Yeah, in the name, my brother and Blake, you can literally just go buy those yourself. But I mean, if you want them, okay. So, let's see. And then we can do that too.
Oh. Yeah, 60 miles per hour is 100 kilometers per hour.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing will be clipping along at about 30.
There we go. We now have the upgrade of longer burn time. So, now...
Excellent!
Yep, so now jump jets will burn for 15% longer. You do have to install it, but it's a 15%, longer jump jet burn.
The job?
Yeah, I already took it and already turned it in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Delay. Sorry.
He literally was just like, "Hey, I need."
Okay.
Yeah. What?
Nick the Gamer Man, I have to give context for this. Heisei Godzilla's always had titty.
Yeah.
It's just putting it in a titty sweater makes it more prominent.
Hang on. I have to make
funnier.
yeah, I have to make you more visible so we can show that. Hold on. There we go.
It's a piece of fan
yeah,
art that
a
I
longer
found years
burn
ago that I
time.
thought was funny as hell, so I decided to add my
Mhm.
horns to it and make it my PNG for a while.
Yeah.
It's winter season,
Longer
almost water
burn time
season.
will be very useful for the Bounty Hunter 2 Marauder.
Another one over there. All right, I'm just jumping us around till the repairs are done, and then I'm also taking any cantina jobs we find, because again, it's just easy money. It's
Steiner
easy.
Curita linchpin discovered, huh?
What? Some territory they're fighting over?
Sounds like we hit we found a conflict zone. Yep.
Oh, good.
Lord Ralia says that they have a cataphract with mask and a supercharger and an upgraded engine. It gets to 151.
Oh,
That is a 70-ton mech moving at 151 kph.
about 94 miles per
Approximately
hour.
About that's terrifying.
Cue the wait.
That is
cue-
terrifying.
Okay, cue the scene from Monty Python of the Holy Grail of like Lancelot running toward the castle, but it's actually a mech. Ha ha! Right on top of you. Ha ha!
It's literally the meme of, literally that, I'm 100 meters away from you and approaching rapidly.
Start running.
Start running.
Yeah, start running. All right, here's also another these ones. All right. So with that, time for a job.
J. Edgar units.
Yeah, those are the I think those are the big
0
VTOLs.
flamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
J. Edgars are the big ones.
Are the big
like the
gunships.
the big quad engine gunships that'll carry like AC2s or 5s.
Mm-hmm. Or that weird one that someone modded into the game where it had an AC, where it literally had an AC. I literally saw someone mod into the game those big. The J. Edgar Hoovers were like the weird looking giant gunships, the VTOL ones.
Mm-hmm.
Someone modded one in and it actually had an AC-20 hanging from it.
That is
As a
disgusting
joke.
and concerning.
Yeah.
That is concerning.
I mean, hey, if an Irby can do it, why can't they?
Well,
Well,
because when you
it's flying.
as soon as you shoot, it's gonna topple out of the sky.
Hey, the new Capellan primary heavy mech unveiled. The
All right.
CTF.
All right, so
Cataphract.
all right, so we have two missions, both pretty simple. One of them's multi-mission, and it's against the Independents, or we can go say fuck House Karita. So I think we know what we want to do, though.
Here's some other news articles.
Bird up.
Latest Swayback offering distributes a more balanced payload. They're talking about the 4SP Hunchback.
Got it.
When you take off the AC-20 and replace it with larger numbers of small weapon systems, the nickname for those is Swaybacks.
Also, Lord Elias says, I love it. Says, bro, if that mech was within 100 meters of you when it sent that message, it's already too late.
This is fair.
Question.
I am
Yes,
200
go ahead.
meters away from you, and I'm 300. I don't know.
Any more Gauss
ammo? Or
Gauss rifles?
Weapons specifically.
the
Gauss rifles.
I don't know.
You have two. You have two, but they're tier 1.
Yeah, which is a shame because the Night Star had all the had the high grade Gauss rifles, and they were lost.
Yeah. This is why, in my own save, I never field anything I can't replace.
It's all right. The point is that it doesn't matter because even with tier 1 Gauss rifles, I'll still be getting headshots. So
Yeah, you're scared. You are terrifying. I'm using a joystick, which might explain why I can't aim as
I
precisely.
put a picture of my kaiju in the non-speakers part
Yeah.
of the server.
I'll go ahead and show it.
It is rocking 2 Gauss rifles and 2 ER-PPCs, which apparently is the go-to for a lot of snipers.
Yeah,
But
they're both sniping
rocking
weapons.
It's also rocking 2 UAC-5s for contingency, and then
Because
also
fuck you.
and then also LRM-20.
With
Plus
Artemis,
Artemis.
no less.
Yeah.
An LRM-20 with Artemis, plus
Yeah.
an anti-missile system.
So this
Yes.
is Niles'
That
mech.
is terrifying.
Pardon the quality, but this is Niles' kaiju.
I should also point out that because I'm rocking the low weapon weight, that thing has maximum armor.
Yeah, I could see that.
Lord Relius, you're technically correct, except they wouldn't field a Highlander. They'd
Alright.
field a 4th Atlas.
I should probably point out, by the way, that my entire squad in my game is nothing but hero mechs.
Oh!
And
Lord Relius makes a correction. The J. Edgars are hovercraft.
Yeah.
The gunships are called the Igors.
Okay, let's go. Ready up.
Are those hovercrafts full of eels?
I mean, if that's what they
I
call
understand that reference.
Yeah, I do too. Anyway, let's go.
Cheeky.
I mean, considering sailors in the Navy are called slugs or stuff until they do a certain thing, maybe they call guys who ride in hovercrafts eels. I don't know.
My hovercraft is
You know
full
what?
of eels. What? My
My
hovercraft
nipples
is...
explode with the lights!
I will not buy this record. It is scratched.
I love that fucking bit. It's so
God,
stupid.
the Hungarian phrasebook sketch is so good. The Hungarian phrasebook sketch is great.
That is essentially what Google. They called Google Translate, huh?
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Oh, are you not a Latin-based language? All right, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Piss off.
Sorry, bud.
Oh,
are you rocking Cyrillic? Fuck that.
like that dude who it's like that. It reminds me of that dude from in the new Modern Warfare 2 for 2020. The new Modern Warfare 2. They captured dude. He goes like, "You speak Arabic? Nope. Farsi? Nope." He goes like, "Then I will degrade myself to speaking your pathetic backwater American English." And I'm like, "Excuse me." And I'm like, all right. This is. I was like, not off to a good start here, bud. Considering you're in handcuffs and we have you on your knees, not a good way to start. But I love the fact
Foreign relations at its finest.
But the thing is that he mentions, he goes, "Do you speak Arabic or Farsi?" I'm like, there are other languages they speak in the Middle East, not just those two. Like, I knew a guy who lived...
3 warriors down.
I knew a guy in Middle East...
Common language.
Yeah, I knew a guy in the Middle East who could speak, crazy enough, guy spoke, did speak Farsi, but instead of Arabic, he actually spoke French, which is the crazy part.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, Ferris, what's up?
Hey, Ferris.
Sorry I'm late. I
right.
had to stop on the way in Capellan space to get takeout.
Ah! Traitor.
Why would you
I'm
go
my
there?
mom.
The takeout's not even... Capellan takeout isn't even that good. If you want good takeout, go Purine.
Capellan sounds Italian, so I'll
It's
I'll
Chinese.
give it a pass.
It's
Oh,
Chinese.
it's Chinese? Well, I'll give it a pass in it. I don't, look, we're fixing
Remember.
General Tso's chicken for dinner, so I'm like, you
Yeah.
know.
Ah, yes, the traditional Puritan Christmas dinner, fried chicken.
Okay, look, you make fun of that, but I think that's one of the coolest things in the real world, is that Japan has fried chicken on Christmas. I'm like, when I first heard that, I'm like, why? And I went and looked that up.
Because
I
it
can
looks
tell
like
you
Santa.
Yeah, and then I went and looked it up, and I'm like, oh, that's actually an interesting story.
It's because he looks like Santa,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah, it's KFC specifically.
Yeah.
KFC is associated with Christmas in Japan because it's Santa colors.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's also because when KFC opened in Japan, they had this big drive called KFC for Christmas that was so successful that it basically has now become a thing in Japan.
It became a tradition.
It became a tradition.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Which I know the real Colonel Sanders would approve of that, because I actually,
No, he wouldn't.
No, one of my friends, his little sister had to write a paper on Colonel Sanders, and the real guy, and yeah, wasn't the best guy in the world, he wasn't, but one of the craziest things about him is that he actually firmly believed, as a down-home Southern boy, that there was nothing better than actually sharing good food with people, and I'm like, all right, that we can all agree with. Good call.
But he
Like that
also
warrior out
said
from above
that
my
he-
head.
When they
Thank you.
took his brand from him, they actively did make the food worse.
Yeah.
Because they had to begin making it mass producible.
Yep.
They couldn't do that with how it was.
Yep. And he
Literally,
hated
people
that.
came from all over the country to get his chicken because it was fucking amazing.
Yep.
And like, that's been lost now. That's forever lost.
Yep. Other thing I didn't know
The
about...
original recipe is one,
Mhm.
isn't it?
Well, they've still got it somewhere. They probably just don't follow it anymore.
Probably.
The craziest thing to me is how much money he gave to like charities and all that other kind of stuff. Right?
Bullseye.
Yeah, a lot of the money he got from handing over the brand name to people, he gave it away, and I'm like, that's extremely generous. All right. Now again, was he the best guy in the world? No. Let's be real, most startup business people or anyone who's successful in that regard are not the, have some splotches on their record, which he does. But to his credit, I mean, the funniest thing about it was that the whole Kentucky for Christmas thing, the reason I say he would have loved that is because he actually said in an interview, I read one of those old things, like when my buddy's little sister did a paper on him, he mentioned that his goal was he wanted to get people from all over the world to try his chicken. So,
Yeah, well, there
I
you
mean,
go. Which again, although unfortunately it's not his chicken they were eating, so I guess it doesn't necessarily count.
well,
Poor guy.
don't forget, in
Either
fast,
way,
yeah,
you're eating fried chicken.
yeah, don't forget, in fast food places around the world, they do things differently than they do in the U.S. They actually have
This is
quality.
That
true.
is very true.
Yeah, they actually have quality.
That is
I guess
very
it
true.
depends on, because like I can tell you this right now, like Japan has a lot of like special, like between Pizza Hut and Burger King and McDonald's. Like I just saw the other day that apparently Japan and McDonald's in Japan has I think it was like a chocolate fudge brownie McFlurry.
Yes.
That is like food porn visually.
Huh.
It is
Fuck
unironically
you for making
like,
my mouth
porno-
immediately
it
water
is-
with
it is,
that
like,
statement.
pornographic how delicious this shit looks.
Huh.
And I'm like,
Can you?
why are they allowed to do this? And I'll tell you why. It's because it's a novelty over there. They have the luxury to do that because that's not how they eat over there.
That is true.
That is a thing that's like very specifically meant for. You want to have like some really wacky food? There you go. It's not normal. This is why they can do that and get away with it. Over
Fair.
here, the FDA is a bunch of fucking idiots who are like, oh,
Yeah.
that's Poof
The FDA
Daddy, yeah! And I'm like, it's sugar that's the problem. And even then, sugar's been proven that we're like, there's no such thing as a sugar rush. It doesn't exist.
Nope.
That doesn't actually exist. And there has been no link ever found between sugar and child hyperactivity. So that fucking Karen mom
they're trying to
problem
do
back in the
that?
90s.
You're kidding. They're trying to
No,
do
like,
that.
look,
Oh
no,
my God.
it's been proven that doesn't exist. They've been.
I
but
know,
They've been
what
doing it- dumbass Karens have been bitching about that since the 90s. That's why Oreos vanished. That's why a lot of cereals degraded in quality in terms of their taste, purely because they had to stop using as much sugar because the Karens were all pissy about it.
Yeah. Also, Ferris,
You're
you
kidding.
need to fix your PNG because it's not working on my screen.
Ferris.
Weird.
Or-
I'll see I'll try to fix it.
Look, at the end of the day, here's my take. At the end of the day, if there's something you really like, you're probably better off learning to make it yourself. Because in all
is
honesty,
true.
it's probably going to be better.
I've actually learned how to make Burger King zesty sauce at home.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that people like to say, like, hell, even McDonald's secret sauce, it's not. It's just a form of Thousand Island. Anyone can make it.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I'll say it here actually, because I don't care.
Is it working now?
Who's gonna come for me?
Try resetting it.
Burger King zesty sauce. A little bit, mix some mayo, yellow mustard, ketchup, and horseradish.
Yeah.
Horseradish sauce specifically.
Yeah.
The
Ferris,
spreadable kind.
Ferris, just send me your Fugi link and let me try it again because it's still not popping up.
All right.
Also-
Actually, while we're talking about KFC and stuff, do you want to know about that? There's a curse that
What?
involves the Colonel Sanders statue.
What curse?
What?
I think I may have heard
It's
this.
known as the Hanshin Tigers curse. So there is a baseball team, the Kansai Hanshin, from the Kansai region. Now, so the Hanshin Tigers, one day during the Japanese Championship Series in 1985, somebody actually threw the statue of Colonel Sanders into the river,
Oh.
into in the Ibisu Bridge, which is over in Osaka. So anyway, this was actually done by, I think, a member of the, if I remember correctly, someone from the
team?
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go, the Hanshin Tigers. So for 18 years, they were cursed with a losing streak. One of their members died.
Oh,
and
God.
And there was like constant bad luck following the entire team, specifically the team, until they recovered the statue in 2009.
Also,
Oh.
Also, what you see is the flesh is weak. No, this is I had this made earlier in the year. Is my tech priest outfit from when I was playing Mechanicus. I just like wearing it for the Mechwarrior streams. I think it fits.
If you can tint it,
yeah.
Hey, I just had a thought.
There are references to this statue in Sonic Adventure and Kill la Kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's what?
Oh, and
Yeah.
Speaking of references, I know.
Zaruk.
Okay, wait, stop. I know that Elden Ring came out way after this, but I think they may have. I'll read this for you. It's one of the Cantina jobs. I'm sorry to say that I have recently joined the Disposed. Period. Mechless.
Dispossessed.
No, mechless. Period. No mechs, huh?
Absolutely mechless
Yeah,
behavior.
mechless bastard.
Also, what I thought was, if you could just turn the robes from red to blue, congratulations, you're Comstar.
Yeah. No, I like this better.
I mean, you can also say your Brotherhood of Steel.
We don't talk about those. We don't talk. Look, I hate to say it, the Brotherhood of Steel, and yeah, fight me on this. The Brotherhood of Steel are dicks, all of them, except the ones from the Capital Wasteland. They were cool. The rest of them can go fuck themselves. Lying bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah.
And what's
no, in Fallout 4, they kind of reverted back to their old ways.
Yeah,
so fuck 'em.
again,
Yeah.
they're dicks. What's his name? Maxon. Maxon's like, I've tried to tell people this. It is so funny to hear how many people defend them. Because they're like, oh, because you could trust them. They actually do good things. I'm like, Arthur Maxon is a literal lying hypocrite who may have been responsible for Sentinel Lion's death. Which, they kind of, he may have been responsible for that. And not to mention, despite the fact that he can get up on a stage and say, technology must be controlled, mechanical people are evil, he is literally 75% cybernetic. Like, he's 75%.
I mean, he's right.
Yeah. But
about himself.
Yeah, about himself. Yeah. Anyway, let's see.
I think we should just put the Night Star in cold storage for the time being.
I'm just waiting to get an invite.
All right, hold on. Bless you.
I didn't catch myself in time for that one. Fuck.
No, but yeah, Brotherhood of Steel is pretty much a bunch of assholes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like only a few people that I like from them.
The exception.
Glad you like it, Draken. Yeah, this costume was also made by the same person who made my model, Amalthea VT. And she actually, all I had to do was show her the designs and the references, and I was like, go nuts and do whatever you want. And she was like, you got it. And she nailed it, so. I normally have a voice modifier that I would turn on so I sound like a tech priest, but I'm not doing that. Let's see. So, jobs. We have...
AC2, Tier 0 AC2s and Tier 0 Flamers. Weird things to collect.
Fuck.
What's wrong, Nile?
That's so cool. Oh, come on, really? The flourish with the gun.
What?
Fucking, I am consistently amazed by the amount of like effort that goes into creating like super mecha looking cosplays. Hang on, I'm gonna have to fucking send this in the server, I guess. This is fucking phenomenal. Make sure that I copy the right link. Yeah, here we go. I put it in non-speakers. That's not real. You can't convince me that it's real. I guess rather a better way of saying it, you cannot convince me that is not a real robot, man.
Give me a second, I'll take a look.
Whoa!
That's absolutely fucking nuts.
Let me see. Hold on. Oh my god. Hold on. Is that the... Hold on. Looks like the dude from Vanquish, but it's too blocky.
Wait
I
a minute.
love it though. Wait, I'm trying to think. Where's this from?
Is I don't know.
Sir, you're like, sir or ma'am, you're just showing off at this point. Stop it.
No, I think I know what it's becoming.
All right, let's go. I'm deploying.
If it's not, oh gosh, is this Armored Core?
No, no.
It lacks a core.
Yeah, it lacks.
There's no core.
Yeah.
No, it looks like they're. It looks.
It
like
might be
they're
Daemon Ex
creating
Machina. It might be Daemon Ex Machina, or it could be like.
Wait, let me check.
Daemon is possible.
Also,
Oh.
I'm sure everyone here might have seen it, but in the Discord, Lavender, Nile, we're waiting on you.
It may just be an original one.
Yep,
Honestly. I'm not
that too.
seeing any reference to anything.
Um,
Oops, there we
Wait,
go.
what's the? Oh wait, Astral Chain. What about that
Astral Chain. Yeah, it might be Astral Chain. So,
Hmm.
speaking of mechs, though, Leo asked this in the Discord, and for those who are wondering, yes, when it comes out, I will be getting Armored Core 6 because I grew up playing Armored Core. I miss Armored Core.
Same.
I'm glad to have it back.
Same.
And yes, if the group gets it, the Magpies will transfer to Armored Core, and then we can really make a name for ourselves if they bring back the clan system.
We can be ravens.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an old raven. I am indeed an old, well, Lynx, I believe was the term at the
I
time.
have no experience nor knowledge of Armored Core beyond apparently that's where Patches originates from.
Okay,
I
so Armored
Grew up
Core.
playing Armored Core 4.
It's
Oh no, Armored Core is so much fun.
Armored
You
Core.
get
Is,
to
It
you,
is.
you get to be like, you can make the kaiju.
yeah, Armored Core is basically the perfect fusion of Western and Eastern mech ideology. You can literally
Oh,
turn.
I'm fully aware of that.
Yeah.
I just never seen it in action. I know my computer.
You
will
can
do
turn
it.
yourself into a tank with the biggest dumpy.
Mm.
Don't worry.
Let's see. Where's my? Oh, whatever you do. Oh, don't accidentally turn on your night vision goggles. You'll go blind.
I've done that a few times. It
I don't
does
have
hurt.
night vision goggles. I have a mod that apparently not only deactivates
That's
them,
all
but
lucky.
it's not necessary. So, I mean, what are y'all expecting? It's daytime on a snow planet.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. I know I pressed the wrong button. Don't call me an idiot. I pressed the wrong button.
You pressed you turned on thermals and flashbanged yourself.
Yeah,
Night
basically.
vision and flashbanged yourself.
Yeah. Do y'all have
Good for
any
him.
idea how much fucking light snow and ice reflects?
A lot.
There's a reason
Yeah.
snow blindness exists.
Yeah. It's reminding me of the story. Reminds me of the story. Reminds me of the story. Total Biscuit, God bless his soul, said when he went to Canada after a snowstorm. He was at Canada, and after a snowstorm, the sun came out, and he went outside. He goes, "You think it'd be dark and dreary after a snowstorm, right? Wrong. Blinding." He walked outside. The sun was up, bright in the sky, and he literally said that his retinas felt like they were melting because of how bright it was.
Kirby!
Bye, Irby.
Did I accidentally shoot you in the back? I'm not
Yes,
sure.
you did.
Sorry. Wait, no. It wasn't you. You were in front of me.
We got a quick draw.
Quick draw McGraw.
Quick Draw McGraw and his,
Yeah, I
alter,
would've
and his
hit-
alter ego El Kabong, which is a real thing.
God, I remember I remember seeing El Kabong. But
It's been a while since I've heard that.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time.
That's a name that I've referenced on stream before.
Kill the locusts before they start swarming us.
Say no to light mech flankers.
No, vaporizes with AC-20.
No, you mean like I just did? That,
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened as you spoke that.
You know what's funny about that? That's
All right, this is going to turn into a fight for our lives in a second. We got a dropship coming down on the left, and we still got mechs to take care of.
I've said before that the
We tore its arms
Kingcraft
off.
is a Kerensky mech. What his orders were for that particular mech.
Nile, you've said this before. We know that he wanted it something that could one-shot an Atlas with with one. What was it? One. Whoa!
Take
What?
down any other battle mech with a single volley.
Yeah. Did anyone
The
just?
Atlas actually came later.
Yeah. Did anyone notice that mech literally just almost had a window shut down for some reason?
I know. I shot him.
Yeah, his head didn't go off or anything. He just played the dee 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 ding, just flop over.
That's
I like the way
Edgar
I
over
like the
there.
way you die, boy. Yeah, for those who haven't seen Django Unchained, go watch it. It's amazing. It's a good movie.
There we go. J. Edgar down.
I don't know why I keep thinking that's the movie about the dude on the boat with a tiger.
I'm running to the exit.
Oh, now you're detecting us. Good job.
We'll into the party there, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job. You were not very
Hey, the two
attentive, were
patrols
you?
we sent out haven't come back yet, and that important captain who was here training our dudes, yeah, his life signs just went out. Don't think it has anything to do with this
I haven't heard from him either.
Yeah, don't think it has anything to do with this unidentified signal, though. We should probably go check that out first.
Remember that song fucking will.i.am did for Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network years ago?
Back to the lab again. That one?
The other one. I got a secret formula.
Yeah, that part of that was also the song, like the chorus was back to the lab again.
One
No,
of
was it?
4 missions. Oh boy.
We'll be fine. Also, they said they're looking for a Vulcan mech, whatever that is.
Oh, a Vulcan. I
It
believe
looks
that one
stupid.
it was a flamethrower mech actually. It was one of the little tiny flamethrower
Wind
mechs.
Caller expired.
The
If
Vulcan
you
goes
have-
by the nickname the Scarecrow.
Wait, why is one of my wait?
Be watching Twitch. You have $10.
Wait, why is one of my arms gone? What?
Oh, how'd that happen?
Yeah, how did that happen?
When did that happen? Oh my God, you're a little,
Oh, well.
you're a little banged up, buddy.
You weren't in. I'll say this: you were not in my line of fire.
Yeah, that's all right. Just one arm.
If it was
Again, there were no
anybody, it
weapons
might
on
have
the
been
arm.
better.
All the weapons are mounted in the chest and on the shoulders. So
Was not me. Well, it was fucking one of yous.
yeah,
Disgusting.
disgusting. Yeah. I'll
Yeah, I
take
think I
the.
might have accidentally scraped up Ferris's back on accident. Sorry.
I'll manage. I'll manage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just don't mind the Gauss-sized divot in your armor.
Yeah, the probably Josiah, Amazon Prime. Yeah, it's because it's the holidays. That's why Amazon's
Probably.
like. Also, I can say this here: fuck Amazon too. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can all agree on that.
Yep.
Wait,
It-
why didn't I?
Ready-
I readied up.
Get ready up, Ferris.
I know I readied up, but then unreadied? I don't know.
One day, hopefully, we'll get to the point where big companies will literally start suffering because they're treating their workers like shit.
Reactor online.
But, you know, I mean, it's happening now. It's just not happening fast enough.
Online.
Look, you stupid boss, you've got no arms left.
Yes, I have. Look,
What's that?
just a flesh wound.
scratch.
Just an armor wound. I've still got everything else underneath it.
There was nothing important in that arm.
I move for no man.
So be it.
I love that.
Yeah, so be blows head off with AC-20.
So be it. LRN 80.
All right, we'll call it a draw.
Yeah, okay. Yes, the body keeps talking. All right, we'll call it a draw.
Oh, running away, eh? Had enough, eh?
Yeah,
Had
you
enough.
yellow bastard!
You stupid bastard, you haven't got any arms left.
Yeah, look, you stupid bastard, you haven't got any lungs left. Yes, I have. Look! It's just a flesh wound.
I've had worse. You lie.
You lie!
Come on, you pansy!
Okay, fun fact.
You beat on me?
Fun fact.
Love that in
Yeah, fun fact. What are you gonna do? Bleed on me? I'm invincible! You're a loony. You're a loony. Alright, so fun fact. At the Broadway stage production of that, at the stage production, at the stage production, which I had the privilege to see in my hometown,
Nice.
it's not the Broadway show, just their traveling show. Funny thing about that, they the scene with the Black Knight, he does take his arms and his legs off, and then he literally pins him to a tower, like a castle tower. So he can't bother anyone else. And then after Arthur and Patsy leave, the Black Knight literally starts humming and singing "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life" from Life of Brian. Also, since they can't use that weird drawing version of God, instead they have these massive wooden feet come down from the top of the ceiling. Yeah, and they're like, it's like God standing in front of them. And they actually have these steam thrusters, like when it lowers or goes up in the air, so it looks like God has rocket thrusters to fly. But the funniest part about it is that when God appears in front of them and lands in front of them, they all turn to look toward it in reverence, and you hear God say, "Stop looking up my skirt," in this powerful, manly voice. "What are you doing now?" "We're averting our eyes, oh Lord." "Well, don't." He said, "Arthur, you and your men will be given a mission to give them meaning in these dark times." "Good idea, Lord. Of course it's a good idea."
You think I'm bothering you if it wasn't a good idea?
Yeah.
Who is this woman's icon? Holy shit, she looks like me. Like, I'm sorry, that's like whoever they picked for the garrison commander, she just looks like someone from accounting.
I mean, she probably is. From accounting and doesn't get paid enough to deal with freaking mech attacks.
To deal with mercenary attacks.
I don't think it matters who it is. She's not paid to deal with a mech attack, period.
Right.
Check your
Ooh,
fire. Check your
Sorry?
Yeah, check your
Ooh,
fire.
that's my arm.
Don't.
It was a melee.
Yeah.
I was firing into a melee.
Don't cross each other's firing lines.
I was firing into
I know,
a melee.
into a melee.
We got a dropship behind us.
Yeah, I mean, we're not getting paid more for killing them, so.
I had already basically pulled the trigger by the time the target moved out of the way and Ferris was moving into it.
New target champion. Champion and a dervish.
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 I've
Dervish.
never even heard of a champion before.
Yeah, those are new mechs for Heroes of the Inner Sphere.
Oh yeah, it's
We should have taken one as a trophy.
Nah. A dervish
No,
is a dervish. I know what a
Not a dervish.
No, a dervish is literally. Nile said they didn't know what a dervish was. A dervish is it's another word for like a demon or something. Like they're usually described. Like I've heard someone say that someone came out screaming like a dervish or shrilling like a dervish. Just another fancy word for demon or imp. I don't know.
Hey, AC2s.
Yeah.
Don't we need Tier 0 AC2s? Don't we need those?
Yes, I got them.
That's actually really interesting you say that, considering I looked this up.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the actual go-to definition of what a dervish is a member of a Muslim, specifically Sufi. Sufi religious order who has taken vows of poverty and austerity.
Then why have I always heard the saying shrilling like a dervish?
Oh, that's why. They're apparently they were noted for their wild or ecstatic rituals and were known as dancing, whirling, or howling dervishes.
There it is.
according to a practice of their order.
Huh.
There you go.
Also, that explains why I got unreadied. Somebody swapped their mechs,
Oh.
and that unreadies the
Hey,
whole
be careful
squad.
with that. That's mine. That's my. That's.
Or at least if the
Oh,
lance
that's
is
oh
based on
right,
me,
that's your Hatamoto. Yeah,
unready.
let's oh yeah.
Yeah, just transfer that. Okay, so apparently just switching mechs doesn't do it.
Alright.
Just if you like unequip a mech or pilot.
Okay, let's go.
Just because I don't get the chance to use this one very often.
Anyway.
That invincible thing earlier. Just
Lord,
had me
no,
think of,
Lord Elias, there is friendly fire.
There is.
Wait, was that wait a minute. Was that Sundowner and Kirby?
What did I just hear?
Somebody would pick up on
Yeah,
that.
do that again. I'm sorry, what? He's got the invincible candy.
Yeah.
Now, I still think Maxor did it best. Now activating women deflectors. Like I said, Jack, kids are cruel, and I love minors. He laughs. Even the voice actor laughs because he's like, even I can't say that without laughing.
Just like the good old days after
9/11. Yeah. Oh
God.
I still.
I love that. That line is so fucking ridiculous.
All we're saying is, give war a chance.
Fuck this wall. Walk right through it.
Like I said, Jack, kids are cruel, and I'm very in touch with my inner child.
Oh, you
Still
took the
very
Marauder.
sus.
You took the Bounty Hunter mech.
Still very sus.
Yeah. Well, if it isn't sussy, Jack, bro, are you high? Let me check. Yes, high on American spirit. And
I also that very gentle. Yes.
yes,
When he looks at his watch.
and there's
Let me
nothing
check.
nothing greater than being able to walk out on the street and kill someone in this Walmart of a world. What is Walmart? It's heaven, Raiden. Check the internet lately.
Amogus.
Oh yeah, Amogus.
Fucking
Check it out, Raiden. I just got vaccinated. Step into a Slim Jim.
Target acquired.
Step into a Slim Jim. Yeah! Yeah, brother!
No, he never said brother. That was Hulk Hogan's
No,
thing.
right, you're right.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, y'all, okay. I have to tell you. Alright, I have to tell you guys. Alright, I gotta tell you guys something funny. So my girlfriend and I have been watching, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. We've been watching the anime, and one thing that took us by surprise is, the dragon, Valdora, his voice actor, I kept thinking to myself that he sounded very familiar. So I went and looked him up. Well, he's known for 2 other roles that he's probably going to be more remembered for in the future. But the crazy thing about it is that it's the same guy doing these 2 different voices. The first, of course, is Mr. Torg from Borderlands.
Fucking Torg?
Yeah. Punch him so hard he explodes. Yeah, he does Torg. But he also does someone else. Someone that I'm sure everyone's familiar with. The world champ, Hercule Satan. He voices Hercule from DBZ.
Same character.
Good old Mr. Satan.
Yeah, it's the same dude.
This man is getting getting typecast, isn't it?
Sorry. I
Okay.
had lock before I did.
I knew that. And,
Buddy.
like,
Got him.
like, you know what's even better?
Mm.
Like I can't say anything, but like that voice, that choice of voice will be very relevant later on.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, when Valdora does get a human form and basically becomes a walking shonen protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, Valdora gets a human form, and while he was getting his human form, all of his new combat moves are based off shonen anime that he read in Rimaru's head. So he literally does like a Hadouken, a Shoryuken, a Tatsumaki, and he even does a Kamehameha wave because he learned them all from anime and from manga.
That is insane. Oh, that is like I don't even know where to start on that one.
Also, that same anime made me realize something. You know how in video games or like in anything really, any kind of media, there's maybe one character, probably a villain, who's got like really fast regeneration, which makes him really hard to kill. Yeah, there's one thing that people forget. Just because you can regenerate doesn't mean you don't feel pain. And in Slime Reincarnation, there is a scene where a dude has ultra regeneration, so he literally can, like, you can beat him, you can break him. He even says, you can cut off my head, but I won't die. And literally, I was like, all right, bet. Because he doesn't have pain nullification. So literally, one of the dudes literally starts beating him to death with his bare hands, probably breaking every rib and every bone in his body with every hit. And the guy doesn't die, because he can keep regenerating. And I'm like, yeah, I wish you were you probably wish you were dead now, huh? So that's the thing. From now on, I'm always going to think, okay, you've got regeneration. Can you still feel pain? Because if you can, this is going to hurt a whole lot.
Well, do you feel pain?
Yeah, do you feel pain?
Yeah. There's a similar situation in Chainsaw Man, actually.
How does that? That's like, you can't kill me. Good.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
She is literally immortal, but she's not invulnerable. Like her depending on what happens to her, her entire thing is that she can literally recover from anything. You can erase her from existence and she will return. The thing is that, like I said, she's not invulnerable. So the whole thing is like she's had her heart removed from her body, carved slowly by one of her nemesis, and she still comes back, but she says, no, yeah, I can still feel pain. It sucks. But I have a fucking job to do, so I'm not gonna stop coming back. There are times where her revival rate is also dependent on how much she wills herself to return.
And
so she can sometimes just stay dead and just be in a void forever.
Hey, we can kill a few more before we hit out. And yeah, Meatball, Toru and Kana and Dragon Maid were play fighting, like, yeah, because they watched DBZ. And then later in season 2, where Toru fights Iruru, Toru literally, like, pulls, I don't know what anime she's referencing, but she literally says, she goes like, there is every part of me. She goes, she may even be referencing Western animation, I don't know. But she says, she goes like, the only reason you're not dead is because I'm holding back. Every part of me wants to destroy you, but if I did, I would flatten this whole city and everyone in it. He goes like, I'm like, she even says, she goes like, I am just an inch away from killing you and everyone here. Like,
achievement unlocked through thick and thin.
Nice.
I really appreciate how Dragon Maid does a lot of that too, where it's like, no, yeah, these are like actual real dragons, and they are ungodly powerful, but they like to live like people because they think it's fun.
Also, I should mention that I think I've told you this before on stream before, is that in Dragon Maid S, they changed a scene for the dub. Like, it's fine in the manga and the Japanese version, but in the dub, they changed it, where Toru literally snaps a guy's neck.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah, so,
yeah, they don't want to, like, they don't want to talk about death. And I'm like, are we really still doing that?
Yeah, so for those who don't know...
After shit like Bleach and Naruto, really, we're still doing this?
No.
So, essentially, for those who don't know, in Dragon Maid S, which is basically just a second season of Dragon Maid, Kobayashi and Iruru get jumped by another dragon, and Toru shows up, shapeshifts her arm into a draconic claw and wraps it around the guy's neck. And in the manga, they don't show it. They just show, it has him screaming, and then it goes out. You even see, like, a little crack sound effect. And when Kobayashi says, what did you do? She's like, oh, I banished him back to where he came from. Which, yeah, that probably means she killed him. In the Japanese version, it says that she literally, she said she banished him. And in the English version, though, she says she knocked him out. And I'm like, no, you literally cracked the man's neck. Like, he is either dead or paralyzed. He's not unconscious. Like, you've literally killed him.
That is the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, back to the shadows.
The Shadow Realm.
Yeah, because I'm done playing your games. You assume I'm giving you a choice in the matter, but I'm not. Okay. Another fun fact that Zaruk knows that I think is hilarious. Do you guys know where Pegasus's voice actor got his start? Just before he became a voice actor and became Pegasus and did other stuff. Do you know where he got his start?
Broadway?
Yeah, he was a stage actor. And in fact, he did one... Okay, he's known for a lot of stuff, but probably the show that he's most infamous for is he played Giovanni in Pokemon Live, which was the Pokemon Broadway musical show. He played Giovanni. And not only does the man have pipes, holy shit, he can sing, but he literally just used his Pegasus voice for Giovanni. So he literally already had a voice in mind when he went on to do that. And now, he's done other stuff too, but yeah, he got his start in theater. Which, I'm like, yep, that would explain a lot, actually, considering how overly dramatical Pegasus is. So,
I mean, casual fun fact as well, he also, I can't say the character's name because of personal reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But Kojiro, it's Lavender, Team
Yeah.
Rocket.
Yeah.
He also voices that character as well.
Jane? Oh, okay, yeah, for personal reasons. Yeah, okay, I know who you're talking
Yes.
about. Don't worry your pretty little blue head. I got a plan. It's Lavender. which by the way, that entire scene was that entire line was improv, by the way.
You better be careful with
it.
that fucking Hanamoto. I'm
I
gonna
will.
put you into the sun if you do not respect that fucking machine.
Maybe we shouldn't be so greedy. Every time we overstep, something bad always happens to us. Don't you worry your pretty little blue head about things. I got it handled. It's Lavender.
Still so fucking funny.
Hey, get back here and help us. But I'm driving. He's driving the getaway car, and they start a Pokemon battle. And she's like, you can say, get your butt up here. But I'm driving.
Wait, who's repairing my mech?
That's my bad. I'm sorry. Y'all can cancel the repairs. I'm sorry.
No,
Also-
I honestly recommend. Honestly, if I have to swap out my mech, let me use the Hanamoto, and whoever else can use the Zeus.
I'll use the Zeus.
Okay, then I'll use the awesome.
Yeah, my armor basically has gone almost untouched this whole time.
Cause my
Also,
armor
there
hasn't
is-
cracked yet, but it's still like getting low. That's making me
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right.
That's she's worked hard enough.
Let's go. Ready up, folks.
I was readied up, but then I was pulled out of it, but it seems.
That field, we're not eligible for payout yet.
We have been contracted to relieve allied forces.
I haven't used this mech in a while.
Oh,
Oh, damn. Okay, Hanamoto. Dan, you got a saunter on you, baby. Okay, I like this. All right. Well, I gotta make sure that I remember what this fucking layout was. ERPPC and an AC-10 BF both at once. All right.
And don't
sure.
forget your assault katana.
Yep.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Yeah, my titty missiles.
And those two.
It's like it is the best kind of grade of titty missiles,
The
honestly.
eyeball missiles. The eyeball titty missiles.
Target acquired.
if you can equip some
Fun
pulse lasers on it, you got laser eye beams.
Yeah, give me some Mechagodzilla rainbow eye lasers.
Target acquired.
Thanks the rainbow, motherfucker.
Do you know that apparently one of the first actual times a beam clash exists in like the vast majority of media was the original Mechagodzilla movie back in '74?
Really?
Apparently. Apparently that's what I read. Apparently that was one of if not the first beam clash in media. At the very least, it was absolutely the very first in anything tokusatsu related.
Is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
Wait, did you guys, speaking of tokusatsu, did you guys know in one of the Power Rangers series, they actually, poke fun of the, they poke fun of the entire franchise, because, like, all the Rangers are talking with their tech expert, and she goes, do you have questions? And they literally start asking questions that literally not only rip the show apart, but also, like, tokusatsu in general. Like, one of them says, he goes like, can you explain why the Megazord, like, why do our Megazords have eyes? Why does the Megazord have chest eyes? All that kind of stuff. And she goes, those are optical cameras so that so you can see all angles. She's like, well, they look like big anime googly eyes. Or there's another one that says, hey, how come every time we morph, there's this massive explosion behind us? Which is another tokusatsu thing.
That's a joke that
Yeah.
Akiba Ranger made fun of.
Yeah, no, the Akiba Rangers. No, they actually poked fun at Power Rangers. With the powerful Rangers.
Wasn't that the same series where like the Red Ranger and the Green/White Ranger showed up and they were speaking like hardcore American?
Yeah, they were the powerful Rangers.
What series was that? Because that was the same series where they had like their Megazord was a fucking Toyota Prius.
Yes.
Yeah. That was Akiba
Ranger. That was
Akiba Ranger is the official, unofficial.
The unofficial Sentai.
No, it's the official, unofficial Sentai.
No!
That was literally their name.
I just killed one of our own friends. Wow, dumbass. Walked in my line of fire. You dumb piece of shit. That's your own fault, buddy. I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Also,
you are now an insurance claim.
It's yeah. I remember it's Power Rangers RPM where they like ask the tokusatsu questions, and it also has one of the best out of context jokes that I've ever seen in Power Rangers, where one of the Rangers is fighting one of the villains. He goes like, red is the perfect one, black is the brooding bad. Wait, don't say it. He goes like, red is the perfect one, black is the brooding bad boy, green's the clown, and yellow, no, she's the girl. So what is that? What are you supposed to be? I'm Scottish. He's the Blue Ranger. The actor is Scottish, and he was the Blue Ranger. So he's like, I'm Scottish.
That's awesome. Fucking Scotsman from fucking Samurai Jack.
Yeah. What do you think of that, Mr. Basket wearing, slipper wielding, Clive? By the way, I've told Nile this, but all of the stuff the Scotsman says in Samurai Jack are actual Gaelic insults. All of them.
Yeah, I was fully aware of that. There's a video where it's just like the Scotsman.
And they translate it.
There is a comment underneath that translates every single individual insult, and wow, is it scathing?
Yeah. What do you think of that,
It's also a little racist.
Yeah,
like,
it is. There's a little racism. Yeah. What do you think of that, Mr. Basket-wearing, slipper-wielding, Clive drop-buckle, milk-drinking... He calls him soy-faced. That's the racist bit.
Yeah.
Sniveling Gomrel. You see... And here's the thing. Jack trained in Scotland, so Jack understands all of that.
Shit.
Yeah, Jack...
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Jack trained in Scotland, so when you see him, like, when you see his hand trembling on his sword, he's like, I understand all of this, you are making me very angry. And then... That's
not a sword! Whips out, fucking does the comment at the
fucking Palladium Mur.
This is a sword!
He pulls out a Palladium Mur.
He goes, runic magic! But yeah, he
Well, that's a lot of AC2s.
Yeah, and then Jack resorts to literally just stabbing his bagpipes instead of him. And they even have the bit later. They even have the bit later where they're both in the river and they see Jack's hat go by, and the Scotsman laughs, and then the bagpipes go by. And he's like, "Shoot it!"
And they like became the best of fucking friends not that long after that. I love it.
Yeah. But no, he literally has like rides. Even as a ghost, he's like supporting him.
Yeah, he becomes
even from the dead.
Yeah, and it's funny because like the bit with later on when they get reintroduced, it's funny because Jack runs into him. Remember me? And like he shields Jack from some bandits. He's like, laddie, I need your help. My wife is in danger. You never told me you had a wife. I didn't? Oh, well I do. And he takes him back to like these Gaelic highlands where like not only do they make Jack eat haggis, but they also do all like the what is it like the what's that thing where they pick up the telephone a caber toss? Yeah.
Caber
Caber
toss,
toss.
Yeah, they basically make Jack participate in the Highland Games, which he's not very good at. But then when Jack goes over to the biggest, broadest Scottish dude there, he's like, how much do you weigh? 24 stones. You are quite a powerful warrior. Jack grips his hand, breaks a few fingers, and then yeets him like 30 yards. And because it's weight mister, it's literally weight mister, it's, you know, weight shifting, and he just throws him, and the Scotsman's like, didn't I tell you? Because everyone was making fun of the Scotsman's like, this is your big warrior, this is your best friend.
This is the guy you're talking up?
Mm-hmm. And
where's the rest of him?
And actually, yeah, they do say, where's the rest of him? And the funniest part about it is that when they rescue the Scotsman's wife, she's not the prettiest lady in the world, but she's built like a freaking tank. And when these robot bad guys insult her, she smashes a whole army by herself. And when it's over, she's just like, is that it then? I was just starting to get entertained. And Jack is like, she goes, she is quite the powerful force. I know, aren't I lucky? And and when he does get introduced to her properly, the funny thing is all the other, like when Jack met the Scotsman for the first time and all the Scottish guys always found it weird when Jack bowed to them. When Jack bows to his wife, she curtsies. She gets it. She understands.
Oh.
Yeah, she actually curtsies. And he goes, you fight with great strength and valor. I've never seen such a... quit your moping, laddie, and give me a hug. And she literally breaks his back with how strong she is.
She really fucking crushes him.
Yeah, again, the Scotsman's just a funny... So many of the characters from Samurai Jack are memorable. They are.
The guardian of that time thing.
Who I think he's supposed to be, I don't know what he's a reference to, but I'm pretty sure he's like a reference to a movie or something or other. I don't know which one.
Jeez, I need to get back in time. Nope.
I would assume like Highlander, honestly.
I don't think some of the
No, wait. He got an eye patch, didn't he?
Who the Scotsman? Yeah, when he got older. And then and then when Jack lost his sword, he started using a big fuck off minigun. But that's like, you know, that's part of what happened in the final season of Samurai Jack.
Yeah. Also his daughters. Holy shit.
Yeah, the Scotsman had like 50 daughters.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's like he actually is like, what are you wearing?
Yeah, they show him. They show him in battle dress, like in kilts and everything. He goes, "What are you wearing? He goes, look proper," and they have to cover themselves, even though they're wearing battle dress, like, you know, Scottish battle dress. He's so offended.
Yeah, it's like, oh, duh.
Yeah. And also when the when like the robotic village brings the Samurai Jack mecha to fight Aku, and even Aku's like, a giant stone samurai. Really? And said stone samurai proceeds to push it, to shove his face in. It is like, the entire finale of Samurai Jack is really good, but I will admit, I know why people don't like it. A lot of people felt like the ending was rushed. And to be fair, Genndy Tartakovsky has come out and said that it was rushed. He wanted to have at least a few more episodes, but he was only given time to do 12, your typical season. And he just couldn't do it. So,
well, considering also Cartoon Network is a piece of fucking shit station.
Oh, no! That's the thing. He didn't go to Cartoon Network. He went to Adult Swim. Because he... So, here's the thing about that. Genndy was going to go to Cartoon Network. But the problem is Genndy Tartakovsky saw not only what Cartoon Network was becoming, but he also saw how they turned away Mr. Warburton when Warburton brought the idea for The Galactic Kids Next Door, the sequel to K&D. He saw him get turned away. Seeing that and realized that he was going, not only was the Cartoon Network of old basically dead, but he was also going to want to be more violent with the show. He didn't go to Cartoon Network. He went to Adult Swim, who welcomed him with open arms and basically said, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. Here's the best part. When the trailers started popping up, you know, when the commercials and the hints were being dropped, Cartoon Network came to Adult Swim and was like, hey, so when are we going to find out when we can show that? And Adult Swim promptly told them, that's the thing. You're not. You don't have the rights. We do. Because he's not showing it for you. He's showing it with us. So you don't get to show it. And of course, they bitched and whined about that, but there was nothing they could do about it. Like, Gindi was just smart and it's like, no, I'm not going to them. I'll go to Adult Swim. Which he did. So, and that's why the final season is so much more violent. Because, well, like, here's the thing. For those who don't know, Samurai Jack, the original Samurai Jack, had a lot of censoring done to it. Like the entire bit, like in the very
there was a lot of like there was a lot of cybernetics added in that weren't originally there. I know that for a fact. Apparently there was like a lot of like oil spurting.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be blood.
Yeah. Look,
but it wasn't. It couldn't have been because it was still Cartoon Network.
In the first 3 episodes of Samurai Jack, where he fights all the drone robots, and you see him covered in oil or oil spurting everywhere. Yes, that was meant to be blood, which is why. It was so weird. If you watch that 3rd episode where the drones literally try to run away from Jack because he's covered in oil, he's supposed to be covered in blood, and he says, no, there is no escape. And then he kills all of them. It was supposed to be blood, but then they were like, okay, we need to tone it down a little bit, else we're going to get in trouble.
That's still fucking metal, though, because like to them, that is still their blood. So it's like, it's covered in their blood.
Oh God! This is a literal murderer.
Yeah, he's a. Oh no,
it would have been amazing to see that in actual red.
I mean, considering he killed like 1,000 of those things, yeah.
They see him and they're like, oh.
I still think one of the craziest things I saw once was back when Samurai Jack was in its heyday.
Whoa.
Someone said, "Who wins in a fight, Jack or Kenshin Himura from Rurouni Kenshin?" I'm like, Jack wins that. That is not a joke. That's not even a contest. We were talking about like that's not a contest.
That is not.
That is a slaughter. That's a one-sided slaughter. Now, and the thing is, it's like I told someone, I'm like, you're also missing the fact that neither one of them would fight each other because neither one of them are violent by nature. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, Kenshin Himura used to be.
Yeah, but is Kenshin going around looking for fights? No, and neither's Jack.
Look, there is a difference between being being against violence and just like not being a fighter.
Yeah.
This is
What's that quote that I heard from? I actually heard Zenyatta say it in a comic once. Just because I don't want to fight doesn't mean I am not capable of fighting.
Like, thank you.
Yeah.
That's a big ass spider. Woo!
Oh.
That might be a.
But yeah, Cartoon Network used to be something. Used to be cool.
Used to be.
Then they did it. It's like, and then everything went down.
And then before the dark times.
Before the dark times.
Yeah. Yes, we were once shows on Cartoon Network, the same as all the shows you grew up with. But that was a long time before the dark times. How did those shows die? A new show called Teen Titans Go arrived, slaughtered all of the good shows upon Cartoon Network.
They devoured everything and left us all to starve.
I'm gonna say this right now. As fun of a show as it was, I'd say it was probably Chowder that was the catalyst for it all.
Yeah,
probably.
And Chowder was not a bad show, but it did set the precedence for a lot of weirder shit.
Well, it set the precedent for that specific art style.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, my mic wasn't down. The problem is not the show itself, because when it was around, it was still unique. It was like, oh, that's a different art style, okay. Because everything up until that point had its own visual art style. You could tell what it was. Like, and even Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, and Dexter's Laboratory were all drawn by the same guy. I believe they were all Gendy. I don't think, maybe one of them wasn't. But they're all very similar, but you could still absolutely tell them apart. They were all unique enough to stand on their own. Cal Arts? No. It all looks the same. And I do not care how good your fucking story is. If your art is
can't
ugly,
be told apart from any other show.
Well, no. If I'm just gonna say it as bluntly like this: if it's ugly to me, I'm not gonna watch it. That's why I don't watch One Piece.
I mean,
Completely fair.
there are and again,
But One Piece also has the 1,000 episodes.
Yep, and also
Plus, I don't really care for One Piece's story anyway.
Yep.
I'm not
And-
really
Me
that
neither.
big on the
Yep.
pirate angle.
And the thing is, with Cartoon Network did have some good shows during that strange, like Twilight period. Chowder was good. Adventure Time was good. Gumball.
Flapjack.
Yeah,
Flapjack was probably the weirdest one.
yeah.
Flapjack
Well, the
was
thing is, do you guys
creepy.
know how many animators do you know Flapjack had had tons of different animators on it. That's why it was so weird and so it never looked right. And they would continue that process with Steven Universe. But point is, the funny thing is, the people who wrote I wish I could find it, but there's literally a family tree of shows on Cartoon Network, and it shows you where all the animators went, and you could see where their styles were and where they went off to. For example, the people who made Adventure Time went off to make Bee and Puppy Cat and went off to make all the other stuff.
Checks out.
Yeah.
They probably also made Bravest Warriors.
Yes, they did that too. Correct. And then of course, with Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, I don't know where Craig McCracken went off to, but Lauren Faust went on to do MLP. And then we know that the people who made let's see, I'm trying to think. Gendy went off to do Primal and then came back to do Samurai Jack. I think Gendy was doing a lot of stuff on his own for a while, actually, but I don't remember it. Don't forget, Gendy Tartakovsky made Dexter's Lab, too. So
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Gendy is a very talented man. There have been talks, do not quote me on this, take it with a grain of salt. There have been talks that Gendy and a bunch of old veterans are coming back to Cartoon Network. For what reason? I couldn't tell you. But that's the explanation, apparently. So, do I buy it? Not really. I'll believe it when I see it, and by then I don't watch TV anymore anyway.
Yeah.
But, who knows?
Yeah.
Inferno's Wake discovered, huh?
Welcome to Davian territory. Now we can fuck up the Cretans on two fronts. We just punched your face, now we're gonna fly down here and kick your ass.
What's really funny is this is the front that they want to push.
Yeah, well, too bad. We'll push in the opposite direction.
We're getting paid extra to kick. We're getting paid extra to kick your ass, but we would have done it for free.
Yeah, we would have done it for free.
The means of production.
But I'm also really good at it, so why should I be doing it for free?
Why not make money?
Oh
yeah, the Hotel Transylvania movies.
Yeah, Gendy Tartakovsky made the Hotel Transylvania movies. That's true. Which is,
I mean, they kind of started getting kind of like.
I do like what Fountain says though, which is kind of like bringing in masterwork artists to make a sock. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
It's okay. Hotel Transylvania is basically chump change to what Gendy Tartakovsky could be working on, but they brought in basically a master to make something that's just meh. That's the whole point. It's not worth his time or his effort, but he did it anyway.
Well, I'll tell you why, though. It's one of those things that, yet again, caters to the mentality of it's safe for investors.
Yeah.
They want star power.
Yeah, that too.
No, what they want is make it safe for investors.
For kids.
Because again, if you go
investors,
too
not
far,
kids.
Investors. They don't care
Not
about
kids.
who watches it. They wanted to make sure that they will get money back on this. That does not matter who watches it. They don't care, provided they get money back on
Ready
it.
up, Lavender.
And that's
Making
often,
adjustments.
That's often why, you see a lot of these things just not get finished or not get released in the best way or whatever. Again, he was probably rushed because it's not just Gendy was likely rushed not just because we got to make it like a certain amount of length, but it's also probably because if we go when it was making it safer so that hey we just fucking do it in this time frame. You can't go in. But I don't know. It's dumb. Because again, what was Netflix is known for that shit too, where what they do is they will make like 2 or 3 seasons of a show and then cancel it. Like they'll make like, and the reason why is because they don't care about the long running. They don't care about the long running show. They care about the initial clicks they get off of it.
Yeah, fair.
That would be me.
Also,
that's probably why we're never gonna get a fucking season 2 to Godzilla Singular Point, which had one of the biggest fucking cock teases of all time.
Yeah, it's also why we're it's why also Lavender, pick a mech. Come on.
I did.
It says it's in repair. Pick something else.
I just put it in to work.
Well, you can't deploy in a mech that's under repair. Mission starts in, like,
6 days.
Whoa, okay, wait, all right, fine. All right, come on. It's why my girlfriend and I are so worried about him. So, I'm gonna hope, please. I'm gonna hope everyone here has read the Redwall books, or at least knows about them.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the old cartoon.
Never heard
man,
of
Redwall was
okay. So, Netflix has already said that they are making a Redwall series that is going to be on Netflix. And what terrifies my girlfriend and I is that Redwall is one of those series that if you grew up with it, it's cool to see it getting some recognition. If you didn't, this is a brand new chance for younger generations and even adults to discover these books. Like, these books are... How do I even describe this? Redwall is basically medieval fantasy for children, but they use, like, unthreatening anthropomorphic animals. Mice, moles, otters,
sometimes
hares.
Not even anthropomorphized.
Just
all that much.
Yeah. Remember the like the rats and them and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, but the point is that Redwall, like, Brian Jocks wrote over 20 books in this series, and Netflix has said that the series will basically, there'll be a movie that covers Martin the Warrior, which is basically the prologue to the whole series, and then the series will cover Redwall itself. And I'm over here like, y'all, like, literally saying, please don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck this up. Because, first of all, how could you fuck this up? Like, how? Like, how could you?
Do not.
People have asked the same thing about many things. There's always a way to fuck it up.
And yeah, Draken, you're right. Miyazaki is a great animator. Though I do think Miyazaki sometimes has his head up his ass a little too far. Like, to be fair, he is justified in a lot of what he says, but he doesn't have to be such a prick about it.
Are you talking about the fucking Studio Ghibli guy?
Yeah, Hayao Miyazaki.
I don't care for his animation style at all. I do not understand why people are so fascinated with his work. I'm just gonna say that right now. I don't care for it. It's like, whatever. It's like not style. It's like, it's too fluid, I guess.
Oh,
like,
it's Demolish Mission.
Yeah, this is Demolish Mission.
We could use some airstrikes.
The only movie that I watched from Studio Ghibli all the way through is Howl's Moving Castle, and there's one reason why I misread the DirecTV description of this.
Wait, what did you think it was about?
So it said crone, I thought it said crow.
Oh.
So I thought it was like, okay, so it's a lot like the, cause I'll admit there was, I'm not sure how many people know about the off-brand Disney movie, The Swan Princess.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I loved the movie, because it was like, oh, you know, whatever, you know, it's there. I thought it was going to be a movie like that. Oh boy, I was wrong.
Charger.
But I couldn't stop watching it because I was like kind of fascinated by what was happening. I was very
kill that mistake.
What is this?
The Charger with short lasers.
I told the Charger is a horrible series. It's a horrible series.
Why did it have so many small lasers?
Because Chargers are designed for failure.
Unfortunately, that Charger couldn't dodge. That Charger couldn't dodge shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
So here's the thing. The Charger sacrifices everything, and I do need everything.
Yeah.
To be fast.
Well, it wasn't very fast.
It's an assault mech.
Like, everyone's been trying to fix it, but it's always come in failure. The only time it ever became useful is that it's the basis for the Hatamoto Chi. And
which
it's
in turn was fixed as the Mauler.
No, you know what's even funnier? The Karinas have some sort of weird ass pride about it. Like, they have exclusive rights to the Charger.
Good.
And they get super pissy if anyone else is riding.
We have exclusive rights to this mech. Good, keep your trash.
Exactly.
Exclusive rights to make trash is still trash. Exclusive trash is still trash, just with a golden bag.
Just it has a stamp of authenticity.
They found out that somebody was actually selling the parts anyway because they were losing profits on how bad it was.
Draken asked me best anime. That is too loaded of a question. Like that.
Oh yeah, no, that is subjective.
Like,
no, see, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm one of those people where like there is no such thing as best of this thing. That doesn't exist to me. That is the worst thing you could ever ask someone because there is absolutely no way you're not gonna catch some level of actual hatred for saying
that's
your
true.
answer. Classified. So like, what is your favorite insert genre of anime here? Anime. Like, what's your favorite shonen?
Or slice of life anime.
Yeah, exactly.
Horror.
Yeah, everything is subjective.
Yep.
Favorite horror anime has got to be Hellsing.
Favorite. Yeah, sort of. I would say it does.
It's too campy to be true horror, but then again, most horror is
best.
campy.
Wait a minute. Wait. Best American anime. That's Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, there's no argument there.
More
There's only one
AC2s.
answer
Do
to
we
that
still need
question.
those?
Because that's the only
Nope.
one that really exists.
Cool.
We do need to. Well, we haven't found any
Wait,
Panthers.
we
I
need a
will
javelin?
say this though. If you meet somebody who says that the best mecha anime of all time is Evangelion, you should run away from that person.
Run.
Treat that
Run.
the same way you would someone who says Fight Club is the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, run away.
Because I'm going to say it right now. NGE is the Fight Club of mecha. Fight me on that because I'm right.
No, you're right. Look, if someone says if they say Neon Genesis Evangelion is the best, run away from that pretentious person because you'll never hear them shut up about it. Look, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, when it comes to
know that I'm the cream of the crop.
Yeah, look, here's the deal. When it comes to mecha, here's the thing. There are too many different types. But for me, as I've told people, because like someone's like, my answer to them will always be Gundam. And they're like, that's too big of a genre. I'm like, too fucking bad. It's Gundam. Not all of them are great.
No,
not all of them are
that's
bad.
The thing, though, is that Gundam now is a genre.
Watch turn A. Watch turn A.
The problem is that it's like Gundam itself is a subgenre of mecha because it differs depending on which one you watch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say this right now. When it comes to Gundam, I honestly genuinely think Gundam is ungodly overrated. However, that does not say that I do not enjoy it. The problem, however, is that there are only a select few that I have watched and will enjoy. And I do not count Gundam Build Fighters because that is like completely
that's a spin-off. That
is just Custom Robo with Gundam with Gunpla. That's all
Oh
that
god,
is.
I
And
miss Custom Robo.
I love it, but like
it's a
I do
good
not
series.
count that as a true Gundam series because it does not follow the conventions of Gundam. Neither does G Gundam, but it's still a Gundam series.
G Gundam is literally camp. G Gundam is literally camp just for camp.
G Gundam is making fun of the series itself.
Speaking of which,
everything about Gundam is made fun of in that indirectly.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, if you are a G Gundam fan, I have a redeemed out of my bits section you may want to check out. It's in there.
Let's see. If I had to pick for mecha, it would be Big O. That is the one that I grew up on.
I still need to watch Big O.
Yeah.
Okay. I tend to equate it to, hey, what if Batman had a mech?
That's
I have heard that. It is like very much stylized, a lot like the old '90s Batman cartoon.
Yeah, I mean the thing is heavily based on noir and the whole
It's mecha noir, and that's like not done ever.
No, the reason why I like Big O is because of just how Big O the Mega Deuce actually moves. It's very hot. It's very heavy. You can hear every thud, every plate, every movement.
Also,
Like,
Elias,
there's
Elias makes a good point. Oh, you like mecha anime? Then name 20 mecha animes. Gundam, that one's on me. I set the bar too low.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
I
right.
You know what? If anyone were to ask me what my favorite mecha anime would be, I would answer Zoids. I'm sorry, but it is the only one that I think has any potential beyond anything else, which is pretty funny considering the entire like thematic for the one Zoid series everyone is familiar with was potential.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Josiah, if you want like a classic mecha that's kind of blocky, you should watch Voms.
Votom. Votom.
Votons.
Yeah, Votom.
Armored Striker Votom.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fun fact, the main character of Armored Striker Votom shows up in one of the Super Robot Wars game and is known for having one of the dumbest ultimate attacks because it's like his finisher is literally him getting out of the cockpit, putting his revolver up against whoever he's fighting against and pulling the trigger. And with that ability, people have jokingly said he goes that this guy kills the universe because he can literally kill the final boss, which is basically that ultimate enemy from Gurren Lagann, by literally putting a gun up to it and shooting its head. It is so silly.
Dude, the idea, well, here's the thing about Votons.
It's an iconic thing,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
The only reason he can do that is because of Votom's armor is paper freaking thin.
Yeah.
It's basically
great.
armor. What armor?
But yes, for those who may have saw Niles post on Twitter, yes, this is for a while. This is probably going to be the again. I'll think about it, but this might be the Magpies' last ride for a while, mainly because well, it's mainly because a lot of I've been getting diminishing returns on the streams, and the thing is that
Who damaged my arm?
they're someone shoot you. And the other reason is
That's
that,
what I'm
and
wondering.
I kind of agree with what some of my friends have said, there's not really a way to, like, again, most of the people here are here for us four, but one thing someone did mention was, like, it's kind of hard to, because a lot of people when they stream also want to be able to interact with people, and it's kind of hard to interact in a mech fighting game. I'm like, well, yeah, you can't have everything you want. But, again, if people like this career mode, then we'll keep doing it, because career mode means we basically get to go around and kick the shit out of people who are basically, it's literally like we're over leveled and they're under leveled for this. We're the boss fight, not them. So,
All right.
like this guy this Javelin, who probably just finished the mech tutorial and wants to go fight the final boss right now. Show him the error of his ways.
Scope off.
oh, already.
There he goes.
Bye.
Nice skeet shot.
Thank you. Back to the start menu.
Start your save over, buddy.
Yeah, start your save over.
You have been Yoko Taro.
Yeah.
We are raiding.
That's perfect. Wait, box.
Oh, you have airstrikes too.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Speaking
got
of
my
which,
Wait,
scope
let's
live.
see it happen.
Oh,
Incoming.
You're already calling it.
Yep, here it comes.
Incoming.
Sierra 2-1. Coordinates confirmed. Sierra 2-1 out.
Inbound.
Damn it. I keep forgetting to actually
Here it comes.
change the bullseye.
Did that even do anything?
It did.
Yeah, it did.
Two PPCs into the reactor.
It's just that there was also a big ass fucking radio dish.
Okay.
Those are
Yeah,
different
that was
things.
not hit.
You would think that would be the first thing to get destroyed in an airstrike, but sure, all right.
Yeah.
Well, the airstrike missed it, is why.
Yeah.
No, it hit it.
No, yeah, it crippled it, but it's got built out of reinforced stellinium, the densest metal in the
Surprise,
universe.
motherfucker. Well, my Gauss rifle knocked it down.
Yeah, and for those who didn't catch the joke, yes, stellinium, the most densest and hardest metal in the universe. It only exists in Russia. And by the way, if you use what's the rest of the joke? If you have pure stellinium rounds, you have to make sure you sacrifice enough dissidents to the gulag, and the hand of Stalin will reach up from the cold depths of hell and guide your shot to its target. Otherwise, you won't hit a damn thing. Primary users of Stellinium include the Russian Death Fridge, for example.
Yep. With a 100
With a 100, 100
actually,
yeah, 152
love
millimeter
Jingles'
derp gun.
I love Jingles' whole spiel on that tank.
Yeah, and for those who don't know what a Russian
An
Death
armor made from hardened stellinium with an engine that runs on the distilled tears of its enemies.
Yep. Yeah, the
And with a 152 millimeter gun that launches hydrogen bombs guided to the target by the undead hand of Stalin.
Yep. And for those who,
only ever will be one
Death
KV2.
Fridge. Yeah. And for those who don't know what a Russian Death Fridge is, it's the KV2.
Just look up the KV2.
It's the KV2 tank, and it is the dumbest fucking thing that's probably ever been built in tank warfare. But you gotta love it. It is so silly.
I don't know. I still think the fucking Gustav is the dumbest fucking thing in tank warfare.
The what?
You know the story of the actual use of the KV2?
No.
That's a charger again.
Basically,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
meant
another
to
charger.
be it was meant to target bunkers.
Yeah, with more short lasers. Tear that idiot apart.
Your mech sucks, dude.
Yep. Because I challenge the one piloting the mech with the sound system, and then Nile's like, "No, you're too pathetic to fight. You aren't even gonna get close." Like,
Niall says,
You're not even gonna get it right.
proceeds to punch a hole through his cockpit.
that too. That too. Actually,
Never gets old.
actually, yeah. Y'all stay. Wait, Niall, get
wait,
back. I'm calling in
hold
an airstrike. Watch out.
Niall, back
I
out.
literally just shot it while I shot its course because it's too pathetic.
No, we don't need that.
Sierra 2-1.
That's okay. I want to flatten the building.
Fair enough.
Oh, that was
Damn!
gorgeous. That was fucking beautiful.
That was.
Yeah.
That was honestly.
It pays to be
beautiful.
to have friends. It pays to have
Actually-
friends.
Niall, that
Base?
actually.
What base?
Niall, that actually gives me an idea that I thought about. That reminded me. I was going to tell you about it. Okay. So, we've already made it canon that in this Lance, you're basically a kaiju shifter. But my headcanon is that, okay, hear me out, is that around us, we can either understand you or you wear a translator so we know what you're saying. But anyone else, you don't wear the translator or they don't speak it. So you use the soundboard rigged up to your mech to like intimidate or give orders. So yeah, if this guy challenges you, you could play that Rick Astley bit and then blow his head off with an AC-20.
Bye.
No. I still got one better though.
Or better yet, you use the open radio
I
waves.
still one up.
I
Truth
should
is,
walk over
the
here.
game was rigged from the start.
Yeah. yeah. Seems like you've got a
This
fort.
time of my AC-20's firing, and this time of the fucking instead of a dodgeball
Yeah.
being.
Sorry.
tossed
Yeah.
at one
Sorry, you
place.
got wrapped up in all this, kid. Well, you're kneeling. It must be a 24-karat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start. the dodgeball sound.
Yeah.
The dodgeball.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's one of those little pets.
It's the
Fuck it up.
dodgeball
Yeah.
overlaid with a gunshot.
Yeah. Also, now you need to wait. You need to don't forget. You need to get the what in the goddamn. You need to get.
Oh yeah, I should put that on my soundboard. You're right.
Yeah.
I always say it like fucking Hank Hill though, because I think it's funnier.
What in the goddamn?
What in the
You
goddamn?
gotta make the H come before the W. Yeah. What in the goddamn?
What in the goddamn?
What in the goddamn?
Oh yeah, no.
Do I look like what I know what a fucking JPEG is?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Yeah.
Just give me a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
This is preface. This is fucking yeah. They roll up on our base, and everyone else is fucking hanging out. I'm outside in my mech because that's where I always am. Fucking,
You're basically our
I'm
own.
sorry. Are you rolling up? Are you rolling up on our base right now?
りなさいませご主人様 Welcome to the night cafe
That war horn wakes everyone else up.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just thought of something else.
Welcome to the Magpie Museum. Oh, what's it called? Unspeakably loud war horn.
Yeah. Unbelievably loud war horn.
The funniest part of that
I
is that
just pop-tarted that thing.
there's another version of it where they actually use a dude's voice. He's like, "Welcome to the night cafe, master." Like he actually does like the welcome and everything, but with the burliest voice he can manage.
Welcome to the night cafe.
Yeah, cue the sound. Yeah, a Dark Souls mech game. That actually sounds cool, but no, that's
just Armored Core.
No. Except they've already said it won't move like Dark Souls. It'll actually move like a mech game. So
That's just Armored Core.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's still though like
Speaking of Armored Core,
like even if it doesn't move like a Souls game, Bloodborne didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
To be
you know
fair.
what one of my favorite settings is?
What?
World War II, but with giant mechs.
Yeah, I mean, if you want that, go play
Steel Battalion?
No, fuck Steel Battalion. No, if you want, if you want a mindset like that, either go play the board game Scythe or go play the RTS Iron Harvest, which is literally, is literally World War I and post World War I with mechs, thanks to Nikola Tesla. And there's this, and there's, wait a minute, it gets better. And there's a and there's a secret world-altering society called Fenrir that literally wants to rule the world, and their leader is Rasputin. Yes.
Russia's greatest love machine.
One of my favorite settings.
Thank you, Niall.
Yep.
Yeah, one of my favorite settings is actually War Machine. Actually.
Yeah, War Machine.
Which is like.
I've never heard of War
Machines is a tabletop series that was based on a D&D game. It has zombie pirates. And
I'm sorry.
Scottish trolls. Scottish trolls, zombie pirates. What?
Someone already got it. Fine.
Okay, good. One that was inside the building?
Up the Hatamoto.
There's
one Google.
Yeah. Yo. Also, when you're in the Hatamoto-chi, as soon as you swing your sword, Sumanua, it cuts through somebody. Or whatever that's that Ed and Eddie. That one. Yeah, that one. That one. Yeah, thank you.
And then you just hear crunching steel.
Yeah.
You just hear that sound, the awful sound of steel on steel.
Hey, far be it from me to tell you how to run your lance, but you have a museum here, and you've got one pilot out there who seems to be blowing up everything. Yeah, she's on guard duty right now. When is she off guard duty?
Whenever she wants to be.
Yeah, whenever she wants to be. So you don't give her orders? No, I value my life, so I'm not going to give orders.
No, I want to stay in one piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I value my life, so I'm not going to give her orders. But you're in charge.
I value my life.
But you're in charge. For now, I am. For now, I am.
Because he allows it.
That's something that I quote myself quite often whenever I'm playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Where like there's a line that one of your companions will say if you get a really solid headshot on somebody, they'll say, "Oh, glad you're on our side." I will say it under my breath, only until you give me reason not to be.
Yeah.
Don't give me that incentive, and we're fine.
Mm-hmm.
You give me a reason, I'm popping your head next.
Also, can we talk?
Aren't you in charge? Only because she allows it.
Only because she allows it. Wait. So what? So. Wait, what does she look? She only wants 3 things. She wants the ability to customize. She wants the ability to find the biggest, baddest mech we can find. She has that. She wants the ability to customize and do whatever the hell she wants to the mech within reason. She can do that. The third thing is I allow her to come and go as she pleases. She can do whatever she wants. All I request of her is that when we need her help or when we need a job to do, she's there. And because of that, she gets a little bit more pay than everybody else. Even you? Yes. What part of I value my life did not make sense previously?
Yes, because I value my life and all of my limbs.
Yeah, that too. But she's just a normal woman. Normal woman. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, get another drink.
Hey,
I function off Dragon Maid logic, so
Yeah.
you know.
Hey, Molly, how you doing? We're doing well here. Just getting ready to go on another mission. Ready up, Lavender.
Oh, the mission's already up. Okay.
So wait, are you telling? So wait, are
What
you?
was that?
So
What was that
okay,
from?
I should probably give context for that one. No one understands that joke because there's an old episode of Game Grumps. I forget what it is. How they began ending it with like the sound of a CRT turning off or something, and it goes there to like the next episode screen or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was one where they ended it with that soundbite, and it took me fucking ages to find the actual song that comes from with the game that comes from. It comes from a game called Savage that I think was NES. I think it was NES. But like, whenever I hear like a joke that's or like a joke again, like a Savage joke, that's what I do.
Wait. Wait, Nile, have you seen the sound effect or heard of the game The Bouncer? The PS2?
No.
Oh my, please tell me y'all have heard of The Bouncer. Okay.
I have actually.
Okay, it was one of Square Enix's first PS2 games, and was actually where people jokingly say it's where Discount Sora is from, because one of the characters looks like bootleg Sora. From Kingdom Hearts. But literally every time you start the game or die, it always goes back to the title screen and you hear The Bouncer in like this deep, powerful voice. And Pro Jared did a video on it and made a joke, like every so often you'll hear The Bouncer in the background, but the best joke he makes is when you're fighting one of the characters. He mentions, he goes like, good God! He was like, who's responsible for the animation on this? Why did her boobs jiggle like that? If I finally got you to look... he goes like, if I finally got you to look away from your other monitor by saying the words boob or jiggle, you need to subscribe to my channel. And then you hear then you hear the bounce. And then it cuts before it finishes.
I should probably add that the bounce to my sound.
Yeah, the bounce. But yeah, so what, does she own the museum? No, we all own the museum. Everyone here has some, if we lose our stuff,
It's
someone
community
can...
property.
Yeah, it's community property. But you pay people to come to it. Yeah, our property. You pay us to see it. How is this so hard to understand?
What part of our property did you miss?
Well, aren't you merciful?
Of
Oh, look, another charger.
Pop its head.
I am.
You know what's
I don't know
funny?
what
Like,
it is with
there's
these chargers. They melt.
That I don't use very frequently at all.
What?
What is with the? Why do these chargers have?
It's purely because like it's like it's got the same energy as the Metal Gear Solid exclamation, but it is the sudden random battle transition music from one of my favorite JRPGs, Zoid's Legacy.
Hey, can I go on the
really
next one?
good.
Also, Lavender, I told you, they sacrificed everything on the charger. Everything.
Everything.
Look, it has about as much armor as a blackjack.
I am sorry.
All right, hey,
One
wait.
time
Hey, wait. Y'all stay back.
Relax.
I've got airstrikes. We'll just flatten the place.
I want to call
Back
the
up.
next one in.
Okay.
All right,
Come on.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Okay.
get out. Make sure you're at a safe distance.
I'm literally standing up here.
Okay.
The charger is literally considered a light mech stuck in an assault mech's body.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That is the whole, like, everything was banking on the fucking its engine that goes super fast, but it's not that fast. It was a mask, and it's a mask engine too. So it
It's
literally
equipped with
has
map.
they literally sacrificed everything for fucking nitro boosters.
Nice. Other building down. Niall, it's funny, that sound effect kind of, I know it's very different, but you know how, I don't know if it was from Final Fantasy 7 or 8, But have you seen the GIF of like the guy who slides like next to his buddy on like at a mall, and it does the battle cut in the dun 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 dun.
It does the fade whip, and then it goes to the Final Fantasy music. Yeah.
Hey, DG Crows, how you doing? Oh, by the way, and also, we can't talk about battle music without talking about the parody of Final Fantasy VIII's battle music. Water and water and water, water and water and water. Yeah, you know. Okay, good. You know what I'm talking about.
I thought that was 7's.
No, that's Final Fantasy VIII's battle music. Dun 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 dun. That's 8. Yeah.
Like,
it's
ironically, Zoid's Legacy has like an ungodly amazing soundtrack.
What was it again?
It is.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
It is one of the two Zoids games we ever got in the West. And the sad part is that Zoids games go all the way back to the fucking Game Boy. Not Game Boy Color, Game Boy, the OG brick. And we only ever got 2 on the GameCube and Game Boy Advance. That was in respectively, that was Zoid's Battle Legends, aka Zoid's Versus 2, and Zoid's Legacy, aka Zoid's Saga 2. They are fantastic games, but Atari translated them, so they're very poorly translated.
Yep. Have you guys seen the speaking of the Game Boy, have you guys seen the or heard the story about the Game Boy that survived Desert Storm in 1991?
Yeah.
Yes,
isn't that in like on display?
Yes. It literally got caught in an IED explosion and survived. Like it's still perfectly playable.
I think it's Tetris that's in.
Yeah, there's Tetris in it.
It's still running Tetris.
Yes. Yep.
It has to be plugged in forever because you can't change the battery because the plastic's all fused.
Yep.
And the cartridge is fused into the thing.
But it still works.
But it's still fully functional, and you can absolutely play it. Like Nintendo tech is ungodly durable, and it always has.
I actually brought this up earlier.
Unironically,
with someone else, Nintendium.
GameCube. Well, no, yeah, Nintendium. That was a running joke. Yeah, the GameCube. You can set that thing on fire, and it actually runs better. That's not
kidding.
There is a video out there where someone like stress tested that thing in every physical capacity possible, and they set it on fire. They drop it down. They drop it down like a fucking like flight of stairs. They dunk it in water, and they boot that shit up, and it still functions perfectly fine. If anything, it ran better.
You gotta love the purple lunchbox.
I mean, again, and I want to point out too. I think it was I think it may have been the original DS, because the chunky one, where the way that they figured out how that thing should function is they had it in. They would drop it from the average height of a man's breast pocket in a jacket, constantly, over and over and over, hundreds of times, if not maybe even thousands of times, and it would still function. And one of the other things that did to simulate like the natural wear and tear over time was they would have like a drawer, essentially, like one of them shaky boxes, loaded with all kinds of broken and sharp objects. And they would just rattle that shit for like hours.
Rattle them, boys.
And if it did not work after all of that, they would say, try again.
Yeah, Pokey says he saw the bombed Game Boy in New York. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, it's still there as far as I know. It has to.
Because IED blast didn't stop it.
Yeah. Also, and then of course there's the story about the guy who I think it was a police officer who's again, he had one of the original chunky 3DSs, original DSs, took a bullet and kept playing. Like literally, it was behind. He had it behind. Like he had to rush. I think he was like on call. He rushed in, put the 3DS in his breast pocket, put his body armor on. Bullet tears through the body armor and gets wedged, like gets stuck in the top screen of the DS.
Nintendium trauma plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Josiah says, so a while...
The modern equivalent of Roosevelt getting a bullet stop because of his fucking wallet, I think it was. In his breast
either
pocket.
that or a Bible.
It takes more than one bullet to put down a bull moose, is what he fucking said to that. Mid-speech!
Yeah. A bullet can't stop the bull moose! But as Josiah says, I have an example of real-life Nintendium. While ago, there was a massive fire. Total loss of the building. Virtually nothing salvageable. I had a 2DS XL in there. Found the melted, burnt up, soaked with water and fire foam 2DS. Flipped it open. Damn thing booted. It booted, went to the main menu, and half the buttons still worked.
That's fucking amazing.
Oh wait, we're supposed to protect them.
Oh shit!
Who called in the airstrike?
Wait, no, that was Lavender.
Lavender.
Oh, Christ.
Let's hey Lavender,
okay,
Lavender,
no,
maybe,
no,
hey
no.
Lavender, maybe next time let's read the objective.
Jesus Christ, man.
So all those congrats, you now have blood on your hands. War criminal, how's it feel?
That's fucking amazing.
Okay, next time, let's let Zaruk handle the airstrikes, okay?
Permission to spank the doll.
When we when we get back to the dropship, yes. You're also going in the brig for 3 days.
No. Can I smack the Marauder with my katana?
Oh, because after that, the mech is more valuable than Lavender is. So let's not damage the mech. No, here's the thing. You literally murdered innocent people we came to protect. You're literally this is just me. Here's the thing. This is a personal
claim insurance on it.
This is a personal thing about Zaruk. Personal thing for me. There's a ton of people I have disdain for, but I always want to believe that there's good in people. But if you literally go out of your way to hurt innocent people, in this case it was an accident, but if you go out of your way to hurt innocent people, you're not even human. You're
God
scum.
help you.
Yeah, you're scum, and you don't deserve. The way it goes is that I've heard someone say, hey, being a human means you get the rights that come with being a human, like with courts and everything. I'm like, yeah, if you're a human. Monsters don't get that. Monsters don't get laws. Monsters don't get that kind there comes a point, again, and y'all can quote me on this, there comes a point where somebody is so far gone that they don't deserve the rights other humans get. But at that point, they are so far gone that you have to choose to be that bad at some point. People...
Yeah. Yes.
In this case, I thought it said... I glanced at the objective and I honestly thought it said, blow it up.
Oh my god. Next time,
Batman
pay
Beyond.
attention, man. There was a protecting garrison sign.
I didn't...
It says right on top.
Hey, to be fair, no one knows that we did it.
That's true.
This is true.
Yeah.
We
We
just
just
said that we
control them
we
and the
got
pilots.
there a little late,
Yeah.
and someone had a drop ship that came in just close enough to do some damage.
To quote one, to quote a YouTube video I like.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, to quote a
Damn Caretans.
Yeah, to quote a video I like. That's a court martialing. I'm pretty sure if a mercenary does this, the commander gets the court martial the mercenary member.
Warhammer.
I'm belting it.
Ow.
Yeah, Pokey's. That's a good quote, Pokey. That is a true quote. Yeah, I like that one from the Witcher.
Okay,
from
that
the Witcher.
catapult has PPCs.
Oh, good.
They turn that catapult engineering, everybody.
If it fits, it walks.
If it fits, it works. If it works, do it.
Do it. Do it.
Got
him.
That's
Aye.
as well.
Unlimited
power. Good old Palpy.
It feels
Gotta love
stupid.
Palpy.
Yeah. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader. Thank you, my lord. Hey, before you go, is there something wrong with my face? I don't know. What do you mean? Ow! Oh my God, my face is on fire! Well, it could be a possibility that when you were fighting Mace Windu, he redeflected some of your Force Lightning back into your face. Are you kidding me? How much? Like, a lot of Force Lightning. I don't think there wasn't one bolt that didn't go right back into your face. What, and you didn't stop him? Well, I was kind of turning to the dark side. Big commitment I had to make, Again, Robot Chicken knocks it out of the park when it comes to their jokes.
No, they. Oh,
I really do
literally,
gotta
if we
say-
keep the base health above 40%, that's it
Yeah.
Oh
for
well.
bonuses. Oh,
Well,
I
well,
really gotta
we-
say that, like, I
something to
honestly
learn
think
for
that
next time.
that
Something
scene,
to learn
that,
for next
like,
Job
inhale
complete.
that
Yeah.
Palpatine did.
Yeah, that at the end. Yeah.
No.
He's, like, uncomfortable.
The inhale when he was saying, "From henceforth, you shall be known as Darth
Vader.
Vader."
Yeah.
Like that inhale is like very inhuman, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's really good.
Well, Well, I mean, Ian McDermott is already a master actor.
Oh my god, Hanamoto Chi is like all kind of battle scarred. I love it.
Oh, also fun fact when
Tramp of ass.
when they revealed
Oh,
when they revealed the Rise of Skywalker trailer at Star Wars Celebration, Ian McDermott was there because of course Palpatine's laughter's at the end of the thing. While he was there, he came out on stage. Everyone was losing their mind, and I've never seen a happier looking old man before. Like, he was ecstatic. And he tries to talk, but he keeps like chuckling, and then at the end he's like, "Roll it again." In his Palpatine voice, and the funny thing is, they play it again. They do it again.
You know what?
I really love it when actors get into their roles like that. Though. That makes me very happy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, have you not seen Tom Hiddleston as Loki show up at Comic-Con and literally tell all the directors and things from Marvel to get off his stage so he can come up and talk?
No,
But-
actually, I have
yeah.
not seen that.
He literally they're there for like a Marvel panel. Then the lights go out, and Tom Hiddleston shows up in full Loki dress. And he goes, "Away, wretches!" And he pushes them off the stage so he can come up there and like speak to all the con goers. And he goes, "Say my name. Say my name." And like, because the fans are going nuts for him. And then when it's over, he's like, "Oh, that was fun. So who's got some questions?" And like, he literally just takes questions. Same thing with Henry Cavill, who I will say it to the end of the earth. Henry Cavill's a fucking nerd. Like,
Yeah, he is.
You know what? They were gonna interview him like, oh, what kind of army with the Witcher plays? Like, he's like, when he finds out that it was just like a joke question, it's like he feels so deflated.
Yeah, but then
Like,
later,
Hey, here's my
go ahead.
I was saying that in non-speakers,
Mm-hmm.
this is my response to the court-martialing. Here's my counter argument.
What did you?
I really love how that's become a fucking meme recently.
What was I gonna say? It's funny that
I actually don't even know where it's from.
It's funny that Ferris brings up because later on in another interview, someone would seriously ask Henry Cavill, "Hey, what army do you think Sherlock would play?" And he literally goes like, "That is an interesting question." And like, he looks so excited. Like, people have literally said, leave this man alone and let him play with his models. And here's the thing. Look, I've heard someone say this before, and it still pisses me off to this day. But somebody said that, "Oh, he's a professional actor. He shouldn't be doing nerd kid shit." Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up.
Again, see, I'm gonna say this right now.
I'm going to take
Do
my
you
finger
have any
and
idea what kind of reading comprehension that shit requires?
Yeah.
It's not for children.
No.
The same with Yu-Gi-Oh!
May I-
I actually get pretty fucking upset whenever I hear people like say that Yu-Gi-Oh's a kids game. It's not.
Not anymore.
Oh, no.
Not
No.
anymore.
No, the thing is, it never fucking was.
It
The
never
reading
was.
comprehension in the rules for that fucking game are nuts, and they have skyrocketed in recent years.
not even getting
Yes.
into the card effect.
Yep.
Like, if you, like, honestly, if you look at any of these cards right now, there are, like, 4 fucking paragraphs.
Yeah.
It's
They have
nuts.
actual paragraphs on each card.
Oh, Peter Cushing. Yeah, Peter.
They say it's
Yeah, he does.
Terry Crews.
art style.
Yeah, Josiah's right. Peter Cushing literally was known for painting and battling the proto Warhammer miniature soldiers games of his era. Yeah, he was. Cushing was
Terry
like,
Crews, yeah, again,
Terry
Terry
Crews.
I was just informed by somebody actually. There actually is a good Charger variant. The funny thing is that was made by the Capellans because they stole after they stole the plans.
Yeah, and Lavender's
Oh,
right.
the irony.
Yeah, Lavender's right. Terry Crews,
Terry Crews.
huge nerd.
He streams on Twitch.
Oh
Yeah, he does.
Absolutely. Wait, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and his son built a beast of a gaming rig, and they stream on Twitch.
And he said, like, someone asked him in an interview, because I remember, he said in an interview, he goes, like, my son wanted to be a streamer. I don't know a thing about computers. So he and I worked together. We looked it up. We put it together. He goes, like, we put the motherboard in. We welded it all. Like, he goes, we made that ourselves. Like, and he has said that he is he's a giant video game guy. He's a huge nerd. Another good example, Matt Damon is a big video gamer, which I did not know. Matt Damon is, and then best of all, I love this so much, John Cena has said on record his favorite games are the Command and Conquer series.
No fucking way.
Yes. He loves Command and Conquer.
He's an
Apparently,
RTS nerd.
Yeah.
He's also big into D&D.
Yes. All right, I'm going to
He's
tell
an
you.
RTS nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I have to
That
mention.
just blows my mind.
I have to mention this. To this day, it will always irritate me because I hear it so often. It will always irritate me whenever I hear someone say they're like, either to the effect of, people shouldn't be playing
That's
D&D,
nerd
shouldn't
stuff. That's jock stuff.
people saying, they shouldn't be playing D&D. D&D's for kids. Every time I hear that, I will always say, and this shuts everyone up, I'm always like, so you don't want your kids to build teamwork. You don't want them to understand how to do critical thinking and problem solving. You don't want your kids to build friendships and relationships and camaraderie and leadership positions. And you also don't want them to learn that that different situations require a different handling of things, and sometimes they may not be the best at solving a problem. Even had one dick say, you can say, yeah, because my kid can do anything. And I'm like, sure. Sure. And then
the thing is that it's the same thing with like sex education, where it's like no one wants their kid to learn that because they're not the one teaching them this.
Yeah.
When there is no way you know how this works.
Yeah.
I was reading a big post a while back about how there was a fucking 60-year-old woman who came in worried that she may be pregnant because she was lying in the same bed as her husband.
What?
You underestimate the stupidity of human beings. No
God.
matter how stupid you think people can't get, you're wrong.
Yeah.
There are a vast majority of people who are beyond boomer age who have no idea how sex works.
And Nile, I think you know what I'm about to say, so follow along because you know it. Why keep all this a secret? Why not tell people? People are smart. You know the rest. No,
The person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
Yep. I know, and for those who don't know, that's from Men in Black, and it is still a good line.
Groupthink.
Yeah.
A
person is smart. People are dumb, stupid, panicky, destructive animals, and you know it. And again, he's not
right.
wrong. He's right. At the end of the day,
groupthink is.
Look, at the end of the day, I hate to break it to you, but if you because of who we are as humans, if you try to hide something from us, we're just gonna go find out about it ourselves. And what's really dumb is that no matter what it is, like with sex education or any of that stuff today, hate to break it to you, but if you're not gonna teach it in schools, then I guess your kids are gonna go learn it from porn. So you better
the internet.
Yeah. So
the problem
they're
with
gonna
that
learn
is
it from
that
the
it's
internet.
I am one of those people that say learn it from whenever you can. I don't care about any of this because I didn't learn about that shit. I was actively even the worst part about it is that there is no one who is willing to teach you this stuff.
Nope.
Even if they are required by law to do it, there's no one who is willing to do it.
Nope.
They'll do it, but they'll do it in the laziest, most half-assed, and disrespectful way.
Yeah.
It doesn't help.
Does anyone remember? This is for all the millennials like me, and just everyone actually, because I don't think anyone here watching me is a Gen Xer. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, does anyone, if you have this, does anyone remember Dare? The drug and
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, so you want to know how they made it work at our school? They had an actual cop tell us everything. I knew the guy, and he was like, he mentioned, he goes like, I asked him later, I'm like, why did you do this? He's like, I chose to do it. Who better to tell you what the dangers are than a cop? Because I'm not going to cut corners on it. I'm going to give it to you straight. And he did. No, I remember. This guy did. Because one of the main things he did was when he explained, you know, what kind of damage, like, for example, smoking could do to you, literally had photographs that he got from the police station of, he goes like, this is a healthy pair of lungs. He goes like, this is someone who's been abusing smoke all of their life. Like, he had photos, he had pictures, he backed everything up. And, like, he was...
I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying the best person to get the information from is one who's fucking been through it.
Oh, yeah, he had two. His father was a drug addict. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean one who has done it themselves.
Okay, yeah, that's
because
true.
Again, like the problem is that there's also this massive stigma against people who do that.
That's
It's
true.
Like,
That's
because I had a discussion with one of my girlfriends once where there is
Ready up,
no
Lavender, you
such
too,
thing as
Ferris.
redemption to these kinds of people. Like, the people who run these facilities and logics and whatnot, they are people who absolutely despise the idea of redemption. You'll always hear in a lot of like religious tales about how, oh, the fallen angel, it's very easy to fall from heaven and all that shit. You will never once hear a single story about an ascended demon who could become an angel because they fixed themselves. That does not exist because they don't think that way. There is no such thing as redemption to these people.
They don't talk about forgiveness either.
What are those icons?
Oh, this is the
also,
new...
I do have to remind you that this kind of mission, we're gonna have to be moving a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Noted.
Welcome to the beachhead mission.
This was exclusive for Call to Arms, but the thing is,
where are the MG-42?
they're gonna hit us with. Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, split up. Ferris, Lavender, go right. Take the right path. Niall and I will take this one.
Yeah. Watch out for the red spots.
Affirmative.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there are AoE markers, are there?
Yep.
Welcome to Beachhead.
Yeah, these have not been used.
Ferris, where are you going? I said turn around and go with Lavender.
Okay.
Follow orders. Check your mic or check your headset. Go. Turn around.
I'm already following you.
Then Lavender, turn around and go with Ferris. I said take the right path, man. Niall, you come with me.
I was already headed that way.
Okay.
Come on, we're doing the scout squad.
The Steiner half lance.
Wait. Who went what way? Because
Our
now
position-
I cannot see where everyone is. Okay,
Our positioning was already screwed.
All right,
by the
so
time you said
Niall,
that.
go.
Yeah, Lavender.
Lavender apparently is mutinying on me. So
I said our positioning was already screwed by the time you issued
it doesn't
that order.
matter. But regardless, fine. Niall, just go with Ferris then. Thinking of mutiny, are we, Lavender? I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Not mutiny, just
We're gonna-
not leaving you out to dry.
Come on, we gotta go. Fire up. Go blow shit up.
Alright, someone shut up.
All right, you have a good night, Josiah.
Take care, John.
Let's roll.
Where did you come from, dude?
Enemy radar dish destroyed.
Hang back. I'll breach
All right,
the corner.
moving to the next target.
Okay, that works too.
This should be this is the second uplink, and we just got to get the third one. Wherever it is.
I see the battle grid.
Yep. You guys should have some satellite uplinks near you. Take them out if you can. Why is that guy in a
We're on
tank? That was their commander in a tank.
Because some people would rather drive a tank.
Yeah.
Tanks are also a threat to
Found
battle
some-
mechs.
We found some artillery
Take it out.
Take it down.
on it.
We've come to the base. We're clearing out the defensive units right now.
All right. All right, I gotta act fast then, because as soon as that place is cleared off, they're gonna fire your artillery.
Oh, great. Thanks for the warning, Ferris.
Yeah. Beachhead missions, they're lots of fun.
Another urban mech ace. Not anymore.
I can't tell if that was a mech, if that was an enemy exploding or an artillery shell.
That was a mech going critical.
I meant nearer to me. Who dares shoot at my landslate?
Nice.
I found the other artillery things.
So are we like opening the way for an invasion force, or what are we
We're
doing?
forming the beachhead.
This is
We're
the
making
beachhead.
the
We're
beachhead.
we're clearing it.
Okay.
And yet there's no MG42.
That don't mind if I do.
Saw a contact west.
Yeah.
There's our promised support. Friendly dropship landing now.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit.
Alpha 1-1, this is Whiskey 6-1. Thanks for clearing out that AA installation. Heard you could use a little
Amazing.
backup. We're on our way.
Please tell me they actually bring genuinely good stuff with them.
Get caught up on the terrain.
It's okay. It's enough to get the job done.
That does not sound well. It's not fair to compare, considering we have like assault mechs and everything. So
Yeah, we're way above their predicted tonnage.
yeah.
All right, we should be clear for invasion.
Yep.
We should
Two
be
left.
clear.
We got 2 targets left.
Yeah.
I know where they both are.
Yeah. One's in the base.
Bring it
West.
here.
Ooh. Hello.
They're basically side by side.
All right. That's the 8th one. Where's the last one? Ah, there he
They
is.
brought in Igors.
That's our. Those are our guys.
That's what I said. They brought in Igors.
That's good enough.
He's good enough.
Incoming. I see a blue ring. Is that the artillery strike?
No, that's us.
Oh.
That's
Inside
the area we're
ring.
supposed to
Oh,
capture.
okay.
We gotta hold it.
Oh, capture missions too.
Stay close and keep the base clear of hostiles.
Incoming. Air units.
Here come the strike teams. Look to the sky.
I can't Skype them because I don't have weapons made for that.
I can.
They're going to try and recapture this base. Fan out and take defensive positions. Prepare for incoming hostiles. That's it for the artillery.
I'm holding north side. North side of the ring.
Panther.
I think one of our
Yeah,
allies.
if we didn't get the artillery, they would have been bombarding this position consistently.
If they did, I will
They
assume
know.
that they will do that when
They're
they
always
give up.
going to pinpoint wherever the fuck we are, and they will just aim at our general location.
Dear grid coordinates. Just
Exactly.
However, these are their grid and coordinates right now.
a bullet may
Yeah,
have your name on it. A grenade is addressed to whom it may concern. Artillery is dear grid coordinates.
Yep.
I will say
A
though,
bomb says the residents of.
Yeah, a bomb says for the residents of. To the residents of.
There is an ally shooting at me.
yeah, that's the ally mech.
Why are
Sloppy.
they shooting at me?
Oh,
Sloppy on their
yeah, sloppy. Very sloppy.
main force. Oh boy. Oh dear.
Oh, there they are.
Hello.
There they are.
You limb from limb.
Where's that from?
Regrouping.
It's
Final Fantasy 14.
Okay.
It's one of the bosses.
Ah.
Yeah, the level 6.
Take your shots.
They got thunderbolts. Watch out.
Oh, okay.
Why are my lasers so sluggish to respond? Punch that. There we go. I was about to say punch that CT out.
Punch the kidney.
Punch his dick!
Grab his dick and twist it. Wait, do any mechs have articulated fingers?
Yes?
Yes.
Oh. So
A lot of them do,
okay, then we
actually.
could say that. Grab his dick and twist it. Twist his dick.
I mean, I have big ass crab claws. Does
Yeah,
that work?
yeah.
Actually, no. Annoyingly enough, the king crab's claws do not work.
That's a lie and slander that I will not tolerate.
They're basically just housing.
Okay, I still don't see your point.
Now, if you close them, you could probably punch somebody.
I mean, that's what you should be doing.
There we go.
In order
done.
to not
Kaiju does
break
actually
the gun.
I think Kaiju does have hammer fist.
Well, yeah, all king crabs technically, I suppose.
Well, my king crab does not have melee option.
Oh, weird.
Also,
I think the Kaiju is the only one that does.
Huh.
Also, I can tell you this: the silliest,
Yes, it must be reinforced.
the silliest mech melee attack I've ever seen is from. Does anyone know what Macross is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Also known as,
I know the one.
yeah, also known as
I
Robo.
know
It's
the
also known
one.
as Robotech here in the States. But Macross's special attack in both the anime and the games is to literally like put a shield around its fist, punch into something, and then when the fist gets inside the enemy, part of the fist opens up and there's a ton of tanks and artillery pieces inside the fist that start shooting at everything they can see.
That is dumb.
Yeah, it's super dumb. But it's also kind of funny because you can just imagine the thing, some guy being like, hey, that thing just came through the wall, and then it opens up and there's a dude in a tank inside. Hello there. Just start blasting everything. And they usually
They open the door, everybody in unison shouts, knock, knock!
And they'll actually go out of the way to make sure when they punch it, they'll punch it like weak areas like the head or the chest or certain areas like that. So when the thing opens up, the guys have a ton of stuff to shoot at. But I mean, this is also the same thing where like F-14s can turn into mechs and take their gun pods and use them as rifles. So I mean, it's silly.
I got hung up. I got a problem.
Hand to reveal tiny tank.
The salvage menu is
Hello,
3 to
Mario.
-3.
Hello, little stylus. Hello, Mario. But that's gonna be it. That's 3 hours. So
Yeah,
a little bit over.
Currently I'm trapped because negative salvage points.
Nope.
Again.
That's fine. We're done anyway.
That's fair.
Anyway,
Yep.
this was fun. But yeah, that's career mode. So means we basically get to go around and and orc stomp people with our mechs. So that was fun. We'll see what other crazy. And there are missions exclusive to the DLCs. I think one of them involves actually tracking down and fighting ace mech pilots of the inner sphere. So that could be fun. So
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
There's actually there is actually some that are actually scripted and actually have some stings in it.
Also, I just had someone ask me, I have a dumb question. What's your favorite vocal meme or sentence?
What?
Like, you just...
I know what that means. I have a lot of them. I mean,
Like-
a lot of them are on my soundboard, but
What's
one of
in
my
it?
personal favorites.
Squeeze my hog.
that, yeah. I can't really think... I guess the one I can go with now is the one I showed you today, Nile. That one spins to clean things. That one spins to make people disappear.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Russian Badger ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you reading...
It burps flammen.
Yeah. Why are you reading a washing machine manual? This is not a washing machine manual. What do you mean? It's got General Electric on it. Yes, General Electric, the makers of the GAL machine, the GAL can
GU8
the
equalizer.
GU8 30 millimeter equalizer inside the A-10. Because first of all, that's a Warthog. Secondly, Fairchild Republic makes the Warthog. Fairchild Republic makes the A-10. General Electric makes the cannon. You don't find it weird that so you're telling me that a company that makes toasters also makes that. Yes. Because that one spins to make something clean. That one spins to make people disappear. You don't find it a little weird that a company that makes toasters also makes something that can vaporize people? Vaporize is not the right word. I eliminate targets, but
No,
yeah,
I
neutralize targets. But yeah, machine guns, toasters, washing machines, it's all engineering. Man, capitalism is fucking weird. And the thing is, I told Nile today, I have a friend who's former Air Force, and I showed him that clip, and his response, I sent it to Nile to quote him word for word. Where is it?
This ought to be good.
Yeah, his exact words were, or is it right here? He said, Where did I send it to? Oh, yeah. I showed it to my buddies in the Air Force. He said the following. Yeah, man, GE makes all kinds of crazy shit. Guidance systems, bomb sensors. Hell, they're apparently making the anti-missile laser system while also making your toasters and light bulbs. Welcome to the 21st century. All right.
Yep.
Well, that's going to do. Yep. Well, that was fun.
Hey.
We're going to have to.
Diverse portfolios be like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very. Yeah. I mean, let's not forget, like, what was the, there was one.
DuPont also made chemical weapons.
Yeah, there's that one. I remember there was, I'm trying to remember, wasn't, what didn't Mitsubishi make cars for a bit? But I thought
they did.
Yeah, but they're also
Yeah.
known for electronics, aren't they?
Yes,
No.
they're known
Yep.
for pianos.
Oh,
Pianos.
yeah.
You're
Okay.
thinking of You might be thinking of Yamaha.
Yeah, that's Yamaha. Yeah, Yamaha does the pianos, and yeah,
Also motorcycles.
yeah, and Mitsubishi made airplanes, ships. They make cars now, but at one point they made airplanes. So
BMW's logo.
yeah, I mean, and then of course we have and I was always laugh about this how Volkswagen not only makes cars, but they've also done dabbling in personal transport like buses and stuff like that. I'm trying to think, and for a time, this didn't last long, but Volkswagen for a while actually did try to do home appliances because Volkswagen is, you know, the people's car, so they wanted to do like the people's appliance or something like that. But apparently they just no, it's the reason why it didn't work out.
Oh,
It's
this ought
the
to be good.
reason why it didn't work out is because Volkswagen, the people's car. The reason, like, Volk is the name of the company. The reason they stopped is because the names of the products would have been the people's, you know, appliance, the people's, you know, infrastructure. And this was in the middle of the Cold War.
Oh no.
So, you know,
No.
when the world split between East and West and you're using your tagline is literally means the people's, that doesn't exactly sound good. So they were just
on the Western market.
yeah, so they were literally just like, nah, we're just going to make cars. Fun fact.
Let's just stay in our lane.
Literally.
Unintended.
But fun fact about businesses, I love this little fact. I'll leave y'all all with this because this is my little history fact for the day. Who here has heard the story about how Coca-Cola worked with the FBI to get Coca-Cola into the Soviet Union during the Cold War?
Yep.
You know, okay, you know this. You know, okay, you know the story.
Yep. I've heard that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably the reason why the Nuka-Cola makes military equipment in Fallout was a meme.
Okay,
That's why Nuka World exists.
so for those who don't know, during the Cold War, what happened was, and it one of the biggest people who liked Coca-Cola was Georgy Zhukov, the greatest general in Soviet history. Problem is,
Zhukov.
yeah, and a lot of people in the Soviet Union loved Coca-Cola as well, like the soldiers or anyone who got to try it. Problem: during the Cold War, Coca-Cola is an American product, therefore it can't be sold in the Soviet Union.
Embargo. Yeah.
Zhukov wrote a letter to Eisenhower. They were still good friends, and they wrote letters and said, "Hey, I love this stuff. Is there any way we can get some over to me?" And Eisenhower literally goes to Coca-Cola and is like, "Hey, is this possible? Can it be done?" And the guys were like, "Well, if we get rid of we take the food coloring out, it'll be a clear drink. It'll still taste the same. It just won't have the color. And if we make a few adjustments here and there, yeah, we could probably do it." So they worked with the FBI to sneak cargo of this stuff into the Soviet Union, and literally all it was just these glass bottles with with a Soviet Red Star bottle cap on it, and literally it was just a clear carbonated beverage that people thought was like, Zhukov always said, "Oh, it's vodka." No, it wasn't. But again, it was literally Coca-Cola without the color. And the FBI helped the Coca-Cola company just get boxes of this stuff into Russia. And before long,
Entire crates.
yeah, before long, the Soviet Union was just like, "Oh, fuck it, just buy it from them then. Fine." If they, rather than this undercover stuff.
If you're gonna jump through hoops this far,
yeah. There's even a story I love where when Zhukov got just another fun story because I want to imagine how many loopholes and hoops had to be jumped through for this. Zhukov told Eisenhower he retired from political service, mainly because they were threatening to kill him because he was too popular. So he mentioned to Eisenhower that he'd taken up home in a little summer residence and that there was a nice stream near, or like nice river where he lived, that he loved fishing. Eisenhower, knowing that from their time in World War II together, literally went to his aides and said, I don't care who it is or where it's from. Get me the best tackle box and fishing rod you can find, the best. I don't care who makes it. Get it, and we're sending it to him. And they literally got the best tackle box and fishing line, everything they could, sent it to Zhukov, and Zhukov, to the end of his days, would use no other tackle box and fishing rod, always saying, no, this was given to me by my good friend. I'm not using anything else. I, again, don't want to imagine how they got an American-made product into the Soviet Union, but okay. I mean, okay. Look, I've said it before on my stream, and I'll say it again. History's fucking weird.
It is.
And has some funny stories
so
like...
crazy.
Like I'm sure everyone here's heard of her. And I have to, hold on. Who's heard of Saint Olga of Kiev?
Oh,
No.
Saint.
Wait, Nile, you've
No.
never heard of Saint Olga?
Niall?
My attention is divided at the moment.
I'm the one who... I've never heard of Saint Olga.
I don't think so.
Okay, Saint Olga.
If I have, I've forgotten completely.
Saint
about
Olga
it.
is the patron saint of bad bitches. Because she's an no, you don't understand. So Olga was a Kievan Rus queen, okay, or like a high rank, like she was a very powerful woman. When she found out that the people responsible for killing, like when her husband went off to war, he died in the war, and then the dude responsible for killing him sent a letter to Olga saying, "Hey, I murdered your husband. I'm gonna come conquer your land. So for this to work out, you need to marry me." Olga wrote a letter back saying, "Of course I'll marry you, but if I'm going to do this, we need to do it by tradition. So please send some of your best men, before yourself, send all of your best men, have them come in batches. They'll help me set up. And then after it's all set up, we can invite you and you can come, we'll come and do the wedding." So this guy sent almost all of his best men. And when they arrived, Olga was like, "Okay, first thing of tradition, you all fucking stink. Go take a bath in the bathhouse." So they take them out of the bathhouse. She fucking locks them in and sets the building on fire with them in there. But it doesn't stop there. A letter arrived, like later on, an aide from this royal guy's like, "Hey, what happened to all the royal guards?" And she's like, "Oh, they're helping set up. Are you and the royal official coming?" And they're like, "Yeah, he's right behind me." Royal official shows up. So without his best men, Olga says, "Yeah, let's come in here and do a practice of the wedding." And literally reenacted the Red Wedding by bringing this guy, his aides, and his family into the building where Olga drew a weapon, as did all of her guards, and they butchered the whole fucking family. But it didn't stop there. There were some others.
It didn't stop there?
No. She then declared war on the people responsible for taking her husband from her. And after winning a few battles, the people ran into their city and refused to come out, and fight them. So Olga was like, "Okay, well, how about this? You guys want peace? I'll give you peace. I want a pigeon taken from the rafter of everyone's house in your city. Give me that, and then I'll give you peace." They obliged, and when they went back to Olga's hometown, she looked at her aides and says, "Okay, now those pigeons we got, strap bits of burning sulfur to their legs and little bits of smoldering branches, and let them go. And the pigeons, obviously, are going to go back to where their nests were." This is the 10th century Europe. Everything in that area is made out of wood. So Olga not only slaughtered their best men, killed one of their royals and the king later, but burned their whole fucking city to the ground. And she's a patron saint. It is, yeah. It is,
shit.
yeah, it is insane. Yeah, she was literally like people, there are literal pictures of her where she has like her, like your cross in one hand, all that stuff, but they add the detail of these little flaming birds behind her. Like I said, patron saint of bad bitches. Because again, the thing is, she was a Kievan Rus woman. They were powerful women. And the moment they took her husband for her, she was like, "Okay, now I'm going to take everything from you." And and again, she got away with all of it. Best part is she lived to be like, I think they said she lived to be about 80 or 90. So this woman got to tell people, like, future generations, oh yeah, I got revenge on the people who took my husband for me by burning down their whole fucking city. Like, she...
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. She is sanctified, which means the Catholic Church went like, yeah, we like this lady.
Yeah, that's the other... Yeah. Like, also...
She's an official saint.
Mm-hmm. And the funny... The craziest thing is, if you look up pictures of her...
So angry!
Some of the... Yes, but this is the best one. I'm going to show y'all this. This picture... Pictures are worth 1,000 words. You know the saying. Brace yourselves. This is great. This is an actual picture. I must stress that. This is an actual picture. I don't know where it's used, but it's an actual photo. Here she is with her burning pigeons. I love
Waiting for it on stream.
Yeah, I love this picture so much. Just, I hope it comes up. I hope it'll actually show. The stream's kind of delayed.
Yeah.
Is it not showing?
Not yet.
No.
Oh. My stream must be really delayed.
You could just put it in non-speakers.
Yeah, I could do that too. That's a good idea.
Wait,
Sorry, people. It's
on stream.
But most people here are on Discord anyway, so.
There it is. Yeah.
There it is.
Wow, that is the look of a woman who's basically says, "Die."
Yeah, die. Also, I just put it in non-speakers.
Here's the thing: all her iconography is of her looking so pissed at
Oh
you.
yeah, she looks angry, like, and yeah, she's a patron saint, which means the church is like, yeah, no, she's cool with us.
Hell hath no fury.
Like a woman scorned. Yeah, no kidding.
Like
all
a
right.
woman's scorn.
All right. Well, I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
You have taken my world from me. Allow me to do the same for you.
Yeah, you took everything from me. Now I will take it from you. Or as one of my friends jokingly said, when she closed the door and trapped all, like, the prince and all of his dudes in the marriage hall, you don't seem to understand. You are not locked in. I am not locked in this room with you. You are locked in this room with me. And she, and again, it said that
Grand order.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
I bought another picture of her.
Yeah, and here's the thing: she herself killed some of those dudes. Like, she's got, like, this woman had no problem killing people, which I think was like, yeah, no, like, and it's great because she never remarried ever. She never remarried after this. She was just like, nah, not going to. Like, one of my friends said, how can you if you got remarried, how is your husband ever going to live up to the fact that your previous husband, you literally burned an entire city for? Like, if I was like, I
killed an army.
Yeah, and burned a city
killed
for
other
your old
royals.
husband. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm never gonna be enough. So nope.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.